here and there with the quarterfinal contest, even though they gave a good gap. But the schools that they are meeting, they're also equally good in all those rounds. So they have to now put up a lot of effort. Stephen, you can't remember that contest where I think it was in the last and the fourth round. It was a bit shaky for them.
So in their previous contest against the Bree Girls and Accra Academy, they had 3 true or false questions wrong, and that is 9 points lost, and answered 1 riddle. But each contest at a time. We've seen the likes of Tikuni answer all true or false questions right, riddles 4 out of 4, 3 out of 4, only to get to the semi-finals to answer 5 true or false questions wrong. We've seen Newton do a clean sheet from the prelims to the finals to get like 3 or 4 true or false questions wrong. And watching them at the regional championship, out of the 3 or 4 contests they took part in before winning, they got only 2 true or false questions wrong. So personally, I don't think it's really an issue. Maybe it was an issue on the day. But regardless of that, you are meeting Achimota School, who have done extremely well from the regionals down to the quarterfinal contest. St. Peter's, not too convincing, but they still managed to find a way to win. And if you check the round 4 and round 5 of these schools, you can see that they are very, very good when it comes to round 4 and round 5. So in a contest like this, you need to bring your A game from round 1 to round 5. No matter the gap at the end of round 2, round 3, you still need to bring your A game. Even with the contest we just witnessed against Pope John and St. Augustine's College, Pope John led from round 1 to round 3, got 2 true or false questions wrong, clean sheet for St. Augustine's, and that, I think, gave them the edge to force to do better in the riddles and surely win, and it happened. So I think Opoku Ware School should do well, or should bring their A game through from round 1 to round 5, no matter the gap that may happen at the end of round 2, round 3. And in the quiz, you can't confidently say you are very good when it comes to a particular aspect. We've seen a good speed race in their previous contest, but Achimota too, I think, equally had a very good speed race. So when it gets to this stage, you just try to maximize the points at every round of the contest. If you bench your hopes on round 2, round 1, and it doesn't go well, you get tensed and you end up losing the contest.
Especially for Opoku Ware and Achimota, the last time they met was in the finals. I mean, they both lost though, but Opoku Ware was last. They were, first runner-up, and Presec won that contest. Especially Stephen knows the team very well, especially same coordinators. Would we say that would be a little bit of advantage for him, considering the fact that he's met them, he knows them?
I don't think he can confidently say he knows them.
Yeah.
It is the same. Probably be the same coordinator, fine, but different set of students with different capabilities. And I can say that this Achimota team is, I think, a little bit better than the Walter Kenneth team, in my opinion. So he has a better team to face this year than he faced when he was in Form 1. I don't think this will be an advantage, because this year in a trial, Achimota also beat Opoku Ware School in a trial, so they can also say that they've beaten them before, so they can stress on that and give them the motivation to beat them here. So I don't think way back in 2023 beating a different set of students actually gives you any advantage over the school.
Yeah. So which of the schools are you tipping though?
Oh, may the best school win.
Oh, don't mind Stephen. He wants Opoku Ware to win.
No, but I think he's just scared of just putting it out there that, you know what, I'm tipping Opoku Ware, because you've been confidently tipping. It's only today you don't want to tip. Even you tipped Opoku Ware in the previous contest.
I just have a feeling that people think this to be a close contest, but
it's going to be a close one.
The contest will be done at the end of round 3. That's what I feel. But as to who will be leading at the end of round 3, I can't say. But I believe strongly that this contest will be done at the end of round 3.
It will be decided at the end of round 3.
Oh, but honestly, I feel no two contests are the same. I was just arguing with the cameraman about what happened in the quarterfinal stage. Imagine leading a school 20 points in the true or false. Some of the questions you wouldn't be thinking through. But if you are leading marginally 2 points, and there's a lot at stake, I think you answer questions carefully and take your time and pick the riddles. So we shouldn't judge Opoku Ware the last 2 rounds based on what happened in the quarterfinals. I saw them in trials and they did fantastic in the last 2 rounds. Just to see them in the quarterfinals mess the whole thing up. I stopped watching the contest after round 2. So just to come and see that this happened, and I was very surprised. But I think they've gone to the drawing board. The teachers and the coordinators will try putting things together and fixing everything, and they have to win. After 23 years, they have to win. They don't have any excuse. They have to win.
All right, sure. Let me acknowledge our sponsors here making this possible. The 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Gold PLC and supported by Momo Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Jupay, Trustar AI, Adansa Travels, Rwand Air, Kivo Gari, Spin City, Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, GTP, and Flora Tissues. At this point, we'll take some few messages from our sponsors. We'll continue the build-up right after that.
How may I help you today?
We'd like to open a bank account.
Sign here, sign here, sign here, and here. And now you draw direction to your house. I need your thumbprint. And I'll need your birth certificate too. No, I need the original.
A lot has changed since you bank like this. So have we. We've made it easier than ever to open an account online and bank on the go through our mobile app, online banking, and more. EcoBank, a better way to bank your way.
Sign here, and here.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Mini Ojo from the connection man. The OPBR Meso too. Come. Mix patch up Shabu Sukanka. Pukawi. See what kiosk number 22. That's all your brajo. Oh, that's so too. So yes. Mommy, you show our unya so well. Hello. You show our Uko boots. See what last stop. That's all your sister Rose. Hold up. Sister Rose, Mr. No customer. So to the mommy. Also, you can show spot. See what's circle. What's me? Nyanya walk pa. You killer. Bro, I dare fall from 6 p.m. Shut. Let's saw too.
When we connect our energies, great things happen. Connect to a world of amazing and endless possibility with Telecel. Telecel, connecting lifestyle, connecting passions, connecting dreams.
Telecel, connecting energies.
The president is aware that globally, 1 in 2 children suffer from cavities. That's why by giving her Pepsodent, you're not only protecting her teeth, but also helping her grow up and thrive at every stage of her life with a healthy and confident smile, so she can succeed and achieve all of her dreams. Because every smile matters.
You know the now. You are living the now. You feel secure in the now. But what about tomorrow? What happens when you can no longer do the things you love? What happens to your loved ones when you are no longer here?
Get Mikakrawa from Prudential Life now and protect your future and that of your loved ones. With as little as 3 Ghana cedis, Mikakrawa covers you in case of death, total and permanent disability, or critical illness.
Saga, Abrawe, Uncle Neto, Edia Dandani, the plan of Odachi, 45 city, intimate Tordine, no sweet Miss ever bought that. 5 weeks this year, Nadal, star 778 ash. Oh, I'm telling you this year. Come with this year. Come with this year.
Make up flower. She's coming. She's coming.
I know. Go to the pharmacy now.
She's coming. Oh. She's here.
Pay faster, pay safer, and pay easy with Momo app. Download now and pay with the QR code, merchant ID, and so much more.
Good energy brings you quality choices with Goil Super XP. Available in many Goil stations nationwide. It is fortified with special additives that help your engine perform better and use less fuel. Branch into a Goil station today and energize your ride with Goil Super XP, compatible with most vehicles. Goil Super XP will feel ya, huh? Will be feel. Goil, good energy. Yeah.
Increasing over its domain, or it is decreasing over its domain. Selenam.
True.
You're right.
Finish me. Hey, Childhood school is brilliant. My son will attend the school at all costs. Hey, let me call Adra. What? I shock safe. Listen. Our son will attend the school at all costs.
Send money home.
Listen, I'm sending some more money for him, okay? Right. Oh, right now. May George you is here. Yeah, okay, right.
Fast and easy. Draw me to pay.
Tell me my boy.
Help you make the most of your money. Needs, send fire to pay.
Jupe Money Transfer. Send money home to family and loved ones from the US and Canada. Download the Jupe app, send money with your school code, and your school gets $20 on your first transaction for any school project of their choice. For your school code and for more information, visit www.jupe.co. Download the app to join the Jupe train. Jupe Money Transfer. Meet a need. Send via Jupe.
In Ghana, West Africa, the mornings are somewhat, if not for the perfect companion. What a good day to start. Another day. It's always smiles knowing we are together.
Ooh, what a feeling. With NASCO, you're there for family. If it not be you, then who go there? NASCO.
Work is always effective with NASCO home appliances. No wahala, if the sun is up, we there for your appetite. Never a dull moment to go for something chilled. Classic home appliance for the fisher folks. Good vibes only while you wait. The feeling hits very deep. Enijepa, I want NASCO fee. NASCO, bring home happy.
Here is soy milk. Which one?
Any is just fine.
Just any soy milk? The trusted quality should be a priority for you and your family. Vitamilk ensures the soya beans are of the highest quality. Vitamilk extracts the milk from the soybean under our advanced technology production process. When it comes to soy milk, my choice is Vitamilk. Freshen up with the goodness of protein and vital nutritional benefits. Vitamilk. It feels good anywhere, anytime. This advert is FDA approved.
In a world where everything is connected, your business's security is only as strong as its weakest link. The growing threat of cybercrime has become an unescapable reality. In 2025 alone, the projected cost of cybercrime is expected to grow to $10 trillion globally, with small-medium businesses disproportionately targeted. Cyber threats have become increasingly sophisticated, widespread, and invisible, placing unequipped organizations at risk of massive damages in a matter of seconds. Meet Virtual InfoSec Africa, Ghana's Tier 1 certified managed security service provider. Our AI-driven managed security services empower businesses with faster, smarter, and more proactive cyber protection. We don't just monitor threats, we predict, prevent, and respond 24/7. At Virtual InfoSec Africa, we deliver bold and cost-effective cybersecurity solutions tailored to your organization's size and complexity. Whether you're a startup or a national institution, our services scale with your needs. We offer 24/7 SOC monitoring, early warning threat intelligence, managed detection and response, digital forensics and incident response, and predictive analysis and threat hunting. From endpoint protection to dark web forensics, we secure every layer of your digital ecosystem. Why wait for a breach to act? Join the ranks of high institutions who trust Virtual InfoSec Africa to secure their future. Start your 3-month free trial of our early warning threat intelligence platform today. For more inquiries, contact 055-689-2086 or visit our website at www.virtualinfosecafrica.com.
What you are seeing on the screens right now is the morale and jama by the Opoku Ware students and all students group right here inside the SHS auditorium. But we also know that the quiz mistress is currently engaging the students, and she will soon get on stage to kickstart the contest. She's already spoken to Opoku Ware, gone to Achimota. She's waiting for St. Peter's. I mean, their head is on the table now. She's waiting for them to finish, and she goes to them, then kickstarts the contest for tonight. Yeah, so these are more jama from the students. I mean, it's exciting here in the auditorium. Very well, looking at the number of schools here and supporters here. They aren't much, but you see Opoku Ware is still trying to make their voice heard in the auditorium. Such a small number of students here, but still making so much noise and making the room energetic and exciting to be here. So we see the quiz mistress with St. Peter's students now, and right after she's done, the contest would kickstart. But you watching right now, let us know which of these schools you're tipping to book the last slot in the final stage of the National Science and Maths Quiz. We know so far, reigning champions, defending champions, Infantapim School is in the finals. We also know that St. Augustine's College is also in the finals. Which school contestant this evening books the last slot in the final stage? are live on JoyNews, on Joy Prime, and Joy FM, and of course on all our social media handles. You can also engage us. If you want to share your thoughts on the contest, you can just put out your comments and just use the hashtag NSMQ on Joy. We'd also be reading those comments out too. But this is the broadcast of the semi-final contest here inside the SHS auditorium. And what you can see on the screens right now are Opoku Ware students, old students, singing some Jama songs, trying to lighten up the mood inside the auditorium. All right, so briefly, let me bring in Collins and Adobia before we wrap up here. Let me bring both of them in. Now, you've seen the morale in the heat in the room.
It's mainly from the Opoku Ware supporters, okay? You realize that Motown and Pesco boys and girls are seated. So the boys and girls from Motown are seated and calm, and the boys from Pesco are also calm and composed. But the boys from OWAS are very excited to be here. You know, they feel so strongly that they are winning this. But of course, the contest will have to end for us to see who really goes through.
All right, the quiz mistress is currently about to get on stage, but one word from you, Collins. What do you have to tell the school?
Oh, is it a word that you want me to say?
Of course, a word.
Good luck to all of them. And may the best school win. But you know my heart belongs to Opoku Ware.
All right. Well, the 2025 National Science and Math Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Gulf PLC and supported by Momo, Pepsodent Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Jupe, Trustar AI, Adanse Travels, Rowan Air, Kivo Gari, Spin City, Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, GTP, and Flora Tissues.
Yes. A broadcast of the 2025 National Science and Math Quiz on JoyNews is supported by NASCO, Vitamilk, Virtual Security Africa, Ayuda Hub, Syntex Tank, Chopbox Technology, Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, German Ozone Medical Center, ACE Medical Insurance, Admission Checker, Achimota Retail Center, DBS Industries Limited, Palm University College, Leadership and Excellence, Better Malts, Doormaster, Slam Technologies, Academic City University, and Family Health Medical School.
All right. Well, the quiz mistress has already started. Let's hand over to her.
It's worth 30 Ghana cedis. At the end of the contest, we will tally the scores, we will apply the appropriate conversion, then we will double it, and then their total amount is going to be shared 50% to the coordinator and 50% to the contestants. Thank you so much, Momo Money Zone, for the Money Zone. Thank you so much. In this semi-final contest, we have a battle of regional champions. So we have St. Peter's Senior High School. Oh. Eastern Regional Champions. We have Opoku Ware School. Ashanti Regional Champions and Achimota School. Greater Accra Regional Champions. Before we meet the contestants, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Gulf PLC and supported by Momo from MTN, JoyNews, Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance, Jupe Money Transfer, Trustar AI, Adanse Travels, Rwand Air, Kivo Gari, Spin City Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, Flora Tissues, Imago from Hashcom, GTP, and YFM. My name is Elsie Efakofman. I'm an associate professor of biomedical engineering and the dean of the School of Engineering Sciences at the University of Ghana. I'm honored to be your quiz mistress. This is a primetime production. Now, let's meet the contestants. Achimota School is represented by
Kwame Boachi-Osu.
Final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
I have been trying to find out from our contestants what it is that motivates them to come to the National Science and Math Quiz. So what motivates you? Why are you here?
I'm here because my classmates used to talk about the quiz a lot, and I was interested, since I'm interested in science, like as a person.
All right.
So I started watching, and when I got to SHS, I met with some members of the team who encouraged me to join the team, and here I am.
All right. Thank you for sharing. So what are some of the benefits of being on this big stage?
So it's very beneficial. It has improved my confidence level to a certain level. And also it has exposed me to a lot of things in life, hard working, the spirit of perseverance. And indeed, it's a very good competition. I'll encourage everyone to take part in this competition when they get to SHS. And also, I've met a lot of friends who have taught me to be stronger and do my possible best when I'm given the opportunity. So by dint of effort and Jehovah's undeserved kindness, here I am, and I'm about to represent Achimota School in this semi-final contest. So I really thank Jehovah God.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing. Best wishes for today.
Thank you.
Opoku Ware School is represented by
Christy John.
You are welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you? Great. I have been finding out from contestants what motivates them to come to this big stage of the National Science and Math Quiz.
So our motivation is God's strength, which has been pushing us to go further, and also the efforts that we've been putting in and the hard work that we've been putting in as well. And people also believe in us, so we feel that the belief that they have in us will help us to also go far. So it is that belief that gives us the motivation.
All right. Now, benefits of participating in the National Science and Math Quiz.
It is a motivating quiz that enables the students in it to acquire more knowledge and make them better students at higher levels of education. And therefore, I will ensure that I become a better person in future because of this quiz.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing, and best wishes. St. Peter's Senior High School is represented by
Abuni Manu.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you?
We are fine.
All right, great. I am finding out from contestants what motivates you to participate in the National Science and Math Quiz.
There are a lot of things that motivate people to participate in the quiz, but for us, we know we didn't get here on our own. It's the Lord that has brought us here. And we know that with the Lord, what we want to achieve will be achieved then. The Lord who brought us here will take us to where we want to go. Thank you.
And the benefits of participating?
On a stage like this, there are a lot of benefits. It boosts your confidence, your thinking skills, and it gives you exposure to a lot of other things that will help you on later in life.
All right. All the best.
Thank you.
West Africa, the mornings are somewhat, if not for the perfect companion. What a good day to start.
Another day.
It always smiles knowing we are together.
Ooh, what a feeling. With NASCO, you're there for family. If you not be you, then who go there? NASCO.
Work is always effective with NASCO home appliances. No wahala, if the sun is up, we there for your appetite. Never a dull moment to gulp something chilled. Classic home appliance for the fisher folks. Good vibes only while you wait. The feeling hits very deep. Enijepa ewa NASCO fie. NASCO, bring home happiness.
In a world where everything is connected, your business's security is only as strong as its weakest link. The growing threat of cybercrime has become an unescapable reality. In 2025 alone, the projected cost of cybercrime is expected to grow to $10 trillion globally, with small-medium businesses disproportionately targeted. Cyber threats have become increasingly sophisticated, widespread, and invisible, placing unequipped organizations at risk of massive damages in a matter of seconds. Meet Virtual InfoSec Africa, Ghana's Tier 1 certified managed security service provider. Our AI-driven managed security services empower businesses with faster, smarter, and more proactive cyber protection. We don't just monitor threats, we predict, prevent, and respond 24/7. At Virtual InfoSec Africa, we deliver bold and cost-effective cybersecurity solutions tailored to your organization's size and complexity. Whether you're a startup or a national institution, our services scale with your needs. We offer
I'm starting with you, St. Peter's. Your question. What happens to intrapulmonary pressure during inhalation, which allows air to flow into the lungs? Yes, Abuni.
The intrapulmonary pressure will reduce during inhalation to allow for the external air to be, with higher pressure, to be pushed into the lungs.
Oh, 2 out of 3. I'll come back and tell you the reason why I took 1 point off. Opoku Ware School. How do external and internal intercostal muscles differ in their roles? Yes, Stephen?
Okay, so they have antagonistic functions such that during inhalation or exhalation, the external and internal intercostal muscles contract and relax interchangeably in order to cause the exchange of air in and out of the lungs.
I am not accepting it. For a bonus. All right, I'll come and tell you in a moment. Achimota School. Why is surfactant important in the lungs? Yes, Kwame.
So surfactant is important in the lungs because it prevents the walls of the alveoli from collapsing and allows air to pass through the spaces in the alveoli. This allows gaseous exchange to occur without the walls of the lungs collapsing and preventing the flow of air between the blood and the external environment.
Okay. Actually, I'll give you 2 out of 3. 2. Okay. So let me give you the reasons why I gave the mark allocations that I did. For you, St. Peter's, you mentioned that it decreases. That is true. But I needed to hear that it decreases below atmospheric pressure. You were not specific enough. You just said it decreases so that it is lower than outside. I needed you to be explicit. That is why I gave you partial credit. All right. Opoku Ware School, yes, of course. Muscles contract and relax. So telling me that they are contracting and relaxing, you haven't said much, right? What I wanted to hear was very specific. The external intercostal muscles assist in forced inhalation by elevating the ribs. They elevate the ribs, while the internal intercostal muscles assist in forced exhalation by depressing the ribs. You see that's very different from the answer you gave me. Okay. Now, Achimota School, I gave you partial credit. Yes. The alveoli will collapse without surfactant, but exactly how does it do it, right? So the surfactant, what it's doing is actually lowering the surface tension. When it lowers the surface tension, it prevents the alveoli from collapsing and sticking together, thereby preventing them from doing their work, right? So I needed that little bit more from you. Surface tension. Okay. Thank you very much. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. This is a preamble. The sum of the first n terms of a linear series is S subscript n. Find the first term A and the common difference D of the series given. Did you get your preamble? The sum of the first n terms of a linear series is S subscript n. Find the first term A and the common difference D of the series given. All right. So St. Peter's, S subscript 2 is equal to 7, and S subscript 6 is equal to 57. Abuni.
3. The common difference D is equal to a fraction with a numerator of 5 and a denominator of 3, and the first term A is equal to 16 on 3.
That's incorrect. Yes, John.
The first term is 2. The first term A is 2. And the common difference D is 3.
Yes, that's true. But along with that comes a stern warning from me. If you do this again, the deductions will begin. Now your major question. S subscript 2 is 11, and S subscript 8 is 164. Seven.
The first term A is equal to the first term A is equal to 3, and the common difference D is equal to 5.
Yes. With the same preamble, S subscript 2 is equal to negative 12, and S subscript 6 is equal to 60. Or say,
the common difference, D, is equal to 8, and the first term, A, is equal to negative 10.
You're right. Next set, 10 seconds. I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Give a balanced equation for the thermal decomposition of the given salt. Give a balanced equation for the thermal decomposition of the given salt. St. Peter's, sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, go ahead.
NaHCO3 going into Na2CO3 plus H2O plus CO2.
Yes. Your major question? With the same preamble. Aluminium hydroxide. Seven.
2Al, open brackets, OH, close brackets, subscript 3, going into Al2O3 plus 3H2O.
That's right. With the same preamble, copper 2 nitrate. Kwame.
Copper 2, copper. Balance man.
Go ahead.
So we have Cu into bracket NO3 brackets close subscript 2. This with a coefficient of 2 going into 2CuO plus 4NO2 plus O2.
The whole thing again.
So we have Cu into bracket NO3 subscript 2 with a coefficient of 2 going into
No. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. 2Cu, open bracket, NO3, close bracket, subscript 2, going into 2CuO plus 4NO2 plus O2.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Preamble to all schools. A long straight wire carries current I. Find the magnitude of the magnetic force on a charge Q near the wire at an instant, its velocity is parallel to the wire and its speed is v, given that, I hope you got that preamble. A long straight wire carries current I. Find the magnitude of the magnetic force on a charge Q near the wire. At an instant, its velocity is parallel to the wire and its speed is v, given that. All right. St. Peter's, I is equal to 25 amperes. Q is equal to 3.0 nanocoulomb. V is equal to 64 meters per second. And the charge is 2.0 meters from the wire. Minta Bwaje.
Yeah. 4.8 by 10 raised to an exponent of -4 newtons.
What was it again?
4.8 by 10 raised to an exponent of -4 newtons.
That's incorrect. Go ahead.
4.8 by 10 raised to an exponent of -13 Newton.
Yes. Deduct a point. Deduct a point. Now, your major question with the same preamble. I is equal to 32 amperes. Q is equal to 4.0 nanocoulomb. V is equal to 72 meters per second. And the charge is 3.0 meter from the wire. Seven.
6.1 by 10 raised to an exponent of -13 Newton.
Yes. With the same preamble, I is equal to 15 amperes. Q is equal to 8.0 nanocoulomb. V is equal to 150 meters per second. And the charge is 0.50 meter from the wire. Kwame.
Thus, 7.2 by 10 to the power -12 newtons.
Yes. All right, next set, 10 seconds, please. St. Peter's, why do majority of CAM plants open their stomata at night? Yes, Abuni.
This is to help it conserve water during the day, as it majorly opens its stomata during the night, so as to help it consume or take in carbon dioxide and convert it into substances to fix it into the cycles for photosynthesis later during the day. So the major thing is to take in carbon dioxide in the night for photosynthesis during the day, so as to conserve water.
2. Okay, I'll come back and tell you why, okay? Opoku Ware School, why is photorespiration considered inefficient for plants? 7.
Okay. Photorespiration refers to the process whereby the enzyme rubisco binds to oxygen rather than carbon dioxide. And as a result, the enzyme rubisco binds to oxygen, and hence there is no regeneration of the RUBP, that is ribulose 1,5-bisphosphate. And as a result, this RUBP is wasted. And also, the products formed by photorespiration do not have any meaningful use to the plant as compared to when the rubisco binds to carbon dioxide, hence wasting the cell's energy, which is used in the process of photorespiration, without producing anything which will be used by the plant for further metabolism or energy production.
I'll give you 2. I'll come back. Achimota School. How do plants of the C4 category minimize photorespiration? Yes, Jose.
Okay, so C4 plants have crunch anatomy, and as such, they are able to fix carbon dioxide into the bundle sheet of the mesophyll cells, and they have a fork, and they fix the carbon into a 4-carbon molecule, that's oxaloacetate, which provides the carbon dioxide that is fixed when it is needed by the plant. And so it is able to fix carbon dioxide into this molecule and prevent the fixation of oxygen, which would have been done if rubisco was used to fix the carbon dioxide.
1. Okay, so let me tell you the expected answers, right? First thing I expected from you, St. Peter's, is that the majority of these CAM plants, they are found in hot, dry, very arid regions with little water. Okay? So you need to consider the environment before you give me the answer. So the stomata of such plants only open at night to take in carbon dioxide and remain closed throughout the day in order to reduce excessive water loss through transpiration. You told me about, yes, the carbon dioxide, but you didn't link it to the environment, and that is why I gave you the partial credit. Okay, Opoku Ware School. The main thing is that photorespiration will consume energy. It consumes ATP and NADPH. What it's doing is that it releases previously fixed carbon dioxide, thereby reducing the net photosynthetic yield without producing useful energy or carbohydrates. Okay? So what is happening is it's inefficient. I have specific notes from my consultants that if you talk about lowering of inefficiency, which you did talk about, it is 2 points. And that is why I gave you the partial credit. You were to talk about the ATP and NADPH, and then the previously fixed carbon dioxide, which I did not hear from you. All right. Achimota School. The C4 plants, they have a unique leaf anatomy that separates the initial carbon fixation and the Calvin cycle. So they are done in different places, okay? So they have different types of cells doing different things. So this excludes the interaction of oxygen with carbon dioxide, which is the key strategy that they use to avoid photorespiration. So you mentioned the mesophyll cells. Yes, you are right. The mesophyll cells are responsible for the initial fixation of the carbon dioxide, while the bundle sheath cells carry out the Calvin cycle. So they separate the processes so they don't have to interact. You mentioned one of them. You did not talk much about the other one. All right. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Short preamble. Solve the given equation for tangent of x. That's a preamble. St. Peter's, tangent of 2x is equal to 2. Yes, Minta Bwaje.
Tan x is equal to -1, or tan x is equal to 1/2.
That's incorrect. Go ahead.
A fraction with numerator -1 plus or minus root 5 all over 2.
Yes. Your major question with the same preamble. Tangent of 2x is equal to 4. Yes, John.
A fraction with numerator -1 plus or minus root 17 and denominator 4.
Okay. With the same preamble. Tangent of 2x is equal to 3. Kwame.
So
Go
I
ahead.
we have a fraction with a numerator of -2 plus or minus. Okay, so we have a fraction with a numerator of -1 plus or minus the square root of 10.
Are you changing your mind? You can't change your mind. Go on.
A fraction with numerator -1 plus or minus the square root of 10 and denominator 3.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Give the formula of the precipitate formed, if any, when the given salts are mixed in aqueous solution. Did you get your preamble? All right. St. Peter's. Zinc nitrate, sodium acetate, ammonium chloride, and lithium bromide. Minta Bwaje.
So then what are you going for? Z and BR2. ZN. The formula of the precipitate is, what are you getting? NH for what's BR? CH 3 C-O-O.
That's incorrect. Yes, John.
There is no precipitate.
Yes. With the same preamble, your major question. Sodium sulfate, potassium carbonate, magnesium nitrate, cesium bromide. Seven.
Okay. The precipitate formed has a formula of MgCO subscript 3.
Yes. With the same preamble. With the same preamble. Copper 2 nitrate, sodium hydroxide, potassium sulfate, and sodium chloride. Yes or say?
That's copper 2 hydroxide, and it is Cu into bracket OH. This bracket subscript 2.
Yes. Last set of questions, preamble to all schools, 30 seconds. An object moves from rest with a constant tangential acceleration of magnitude 4.0 meters per second squared in a circle of radius 0.20 meter. Find the magnitude of the acceleration of the object at the given instant after motion starts. I hope you got your preamble. An object moves from rest with a constant tangential acceleration of magnitude 4.0 meter per second squared in a circle of radius 0.20 meter. Find the magnitude of the acceleration of the object at the given instant after motion starts. St. Peter's, T equals 2.0 seconds. Abuni.
16 meters per second squared.
That's incorrect. Yes, Achimota School.
18 meters per second squared.
No. All right, I'll come back. With the same preamble, Opoku Ware, T equals 5 seconds. Steven.
Okay, the acceleration is 56 meters per second squared.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Okay, I'll come back. Last question of the round. With the same preamble, Achimota School, T equals 8.0 seconds. Yes or say?
Equal to 37 meters per second squared.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Okay, your answers. St. Peter's, 320 meters per second squared. Opoku Ware, 2 kilometers per second squared. Achimota School, 5.1 kilometers per second squared. I will leave you to figure that one out. That's the end of the first round.
In a world where everything is connected, your business's security is only as strong as its weakest link. The growing threat of cybercrime has become an unescapable reality. In 2025 alone, the projected cost of cybercrime is expected to grow to $10 trillion globally, with small and medium businesses disproportionately targeted. Cyber threats have become increasingly sophisticated, widespread, and invisible, placing unequipped organizations at risk of massive damages in a matter of seconds. Meet Virtual InfoSec Africa, Ghana's Tier 1 certified managed security service provider. Our AI-driven managed security services empower businesses with faster, smarter, and more proactive cyber protection. We don't just monitor threats, we predict, prevent, and respond 24/7. At Virtual InfoSec Africa, we deliver bold and cost-effective cybersecurity solutions tailored to your organization's size and complexity. Whether you're a startup or a national institution, our services scale with your needs. We offer 24/7 SOC monitoring, early warning threat intelligence, managed detection and response, digital forensics and incident response, and predictive analysis and threat hunting. From endpoint protection to dark web forensics, we secure every layer of your digital ecosystem. Why wait for a breach to act? Join the ranks of high institutions who trust Virtual InfoSec Africa to secure their future. Start your 3-month free trial of our early warning threat intelligence platform today. For more inquiries, contact 055-689-2086 or visit our website at www.virtualinfosecafrica.com.
Here is soy milk. Which one?
Annie's just fine.
Just any soy milk? The trusted quality should be a priority for you and your family. Vitamilk ensures the soya beans are of the highest quality. Vitamilk extracts the milk from the soybean under our advanced technology production process. When it comes to soy milk, my choice is Vitamilk. Freshen up with the goodness of protein and vital nutritional benefits. Vitamilk. It feels good anywhere, anytime. This advert is FDA approved.
When your appliances fail, your reputation follows.
Why you carry my tomatoes too again?
To Burkina Faso, to Kobne's house, of course. His blender doesn't sound like dying goods.
Every day, Kobna this, Kobna that. Should I call him to marry you too?
Thank you.
How come your things know they break? How do they manage your house?
Simple. Ayuda. It's an app. You just click and it sends trusted artisans and professionals for all your emergency fixes at home and in an office.
Good morning, sir. I get your request. I see say your AC they do and the fan there they sleep. That's why I came here to bring peace into your house, eh? You be half guy, you get all the plots. I wish I get your DNA so.
Oh, you can even request to do a DNA test on Ayuda.
Hey, app back. Services be free.
Download the Ayuda app now on Play Store and App Store.
So, Charlie, the deal there, I almost get her.
Syntax pipe, as tough as it can get.
You're so sorry with your back, sorry. Oh, what you was a thing. What the cat never won. You can catch him. Hey! Na ampai.
Utina yanka pai yanka bon.
Hey, madam, pai benye.
Hey, sentence pipe. Me tono, omo ka tell me say ne ho den pa. Say ye fie, say ye foam. Ye the pipe ye bia, eye ne gam.
Syntax pipe.
Why eliki?
Come, madam. From today, syntax pipe be my pipe. No two ways.
When you pipe be na be use.
SINTEX pipe.
Syntax pipe.
Ile carry water. No wahala.
Chopbox, a convenient service.
Welcome to German Ozone Medical Center, the pioneer of ozone therapy clinics in Ghana and West Africa.
If you are dealing with conditions like diabetes, diabetic ulcers, stroke, arthritis, bodily or skeletal pain, viral infections, and more, we invite you to explore the advanced complementary therapy. We discover your true self through our facial micronutrient sauna for detoxification, bringing forth the radiant glow you've always dreamed of.
For exceptional dental health solutions, we offer services such as digital Hollywood zirconia smile, clear aligner treatment, implants, and digital dentistry. At the German Ozone Medical Center, our dedicated and friendly team of professionals are committed in providing you with unique and top-notch dental experience. Call us on 055 024 2222 or 055 025 2222.
Are you a senior high school graduate or you know someone who is? This is the time you apply to different universities and colleges because you do not know which one will pick you and even give you your preferred course. Admissions Checker is here to solve that problem for you. On Admissions Checker, we have over 70 universities and colleges. This is where when you put your grade in Admissions Checker, you get to know whether you can get the course you want to study and if you will even be admitted in the school you prefer. So all you need to do is to go to admissionschecker.com, admissionschecker.com, put in your details, add your grades, choose your preferred courses, and then they will tell you whether you qualify or not. This will give you the confidence that the school you're applying to, you really qualify. Shake off the worry and the financial stress with Admissions Checker today.
Passing the tape and declaring Plastic Busia, and M1, and then no. Can you not with them, the idea see you, Fatcher? As I can introduce DBS Lifestyle Gauge Trusses, Emma. They say, baby, I say, Yama minimum the day. And you really do dance. And no crow, no sending near Benina and your papa. So DBS Lifestyle Gauge Trusses, yet the computer not generated. Into and Nadine goes for a straight. And if it's a Nadinti, and want to mean the enemy. A good answer, I feel finito. More musicians saw that. More music factories, and as a dark is Biano, me recommend DBS Trust Samamo. DBS Trust finito.
In today's world, taking care of your employees means taking care of their health, but navigating the complexities of healthcare plan can be overwhelming. At Ace Medical Insurance, we specialize in health insurance solutions for corporate teams, families, and groups, simplifying healthcare for everyone. We handle the details from plan design and administration to employee enrollment and claim support. We offer flexible options to meet the unique needs of your workforce and their family. Focus on what matters most, your business and your employees. Ace Medical Insurance, the new face of healthcare financing. Visit our website www.acemedinsurance.com or call us today on 030-80-400-35 to discuss a tailored solution for your company.
Cyber threats are rising. Ghana needs future cybersecurity experts. The future is digital, but who will protect it? Sometimes the future feels uncertain. Technology keeps changing, and the world moves faster than ever, giving chances to threats. At Slam Technologies, transformation begins with opportunity. We go beyond training. We build confidence, we build competence, and we build purpose. From cybersecurity to vulnerability assessment, penetration testing, and digital marketing, and many more. Our programs and services empower people and organizations to thrive in the digital age. Across industries, our graduates and partners are transforming systems, securing data, and leading with innovation. All built on one foundation, excellence. Because at Slam, transformation isn't just a slogan, it's lived every single day. Slam Technologies, transformation with excellence.
Question, the first of the chemistry sets. This was a question that went with the preamble, give a balanced equation for the thermal decomposition of the given salt. And then when I got to Achimota school, I told them copper 2 nitrate. Please repeat what you said. This will be the third time you are repeating.
So, Cu into bracket NO3 bracket close subscript 2. This with a coefficient of 2 going into 2 CuO plus 4 NO2 plus O2.
Okay. In fact, the reason why I asked you the first time to repeat is because I did not hear this coefficient. It's a very unorthodox way. Normally, I know about 2CuNO3. I keep telling you, give your answers unambiguously. You will not listen. Anyway, chemistry consultant is here and is pleading for you. And so I will uphold this one, but be warned. These are the things we talk about. When I say give your answer unambiguously, if there are multiple ways of giving an answer, you pick the one that is the most clear of all the options. Did we not talk about this? Okay. So that is the reason why. So at least you get this one. That means the bonus does not apply any longer. All right. The second one. This protest came from Opoku Ware School. And they are protesting the answer that was given for the biology question on the different types of plants. Okay, so they are protesting the answer that was given by Achimota School. How do plants of the C4 category minimize photorespiration? According to them, Achimota said they fix CO2 in the bundle sheet cells rather than the mesophyll cells. Therefore, the answer given by Achimota does not follow the order CO2 fixation. Well, I also heard all those things. In addition to that, Achimota School went on and mentioned other things that had some value. They did mention 2 types of cells, the bundle sheet cells and the mesophyll cells. And so I actually gave them a very low partial credit. I gave them 1 because of some of the problems that they had in their answer. I am not changing my mind over this one. Okay? So this protest is not upheld. They got a very low partial credit, 1 point. That is it for the protest.
From across Africa, they come with dreams. At Academic City, they find purpose.
I am from Nigeria. Studying computer science has opened my mind to the world of innovation.
As a parent, seeing my daughter class at ACT gives me peace of mind.
ACT didn't just teach me skills, it gave me the confidence to lead change.
A world-class faculty, hands-on learning, a campus that inspires bold thinking. Join a community building Africa's future today. Academic City University, educating future-ready leaders.
So, Charlie, the deal there, I almost get her.
Syntax pipe, as tough as it can get.
You so sorry. Would you back sorry? Oh, what am I doing? You was the thing. What the cat never won. You can catch it. Hey! Na ampai.
Utina ya ke fire nkabo.
Hey, madam, pipe menu.
Hey, Syntax pipe. Me tono, omu ka tell me say ne ho den pa. Say ye fie, say ye foam. The pipe ye bia eye ne gam.
Syntax pipe.
Why eliki?
Come, madam. From today, Syntax pipe in my pipe. No 2 ways.
When you know, pipe be na be use.
SINTEX pipe.
Syntax pipe.
Ile carry water. No hala.
New way pass the tape and declaring plastic busulia. And what? And then no. Can you not touch with them? The idea see factor. As I can introduce DBS light steel gauge trusses. Emma, they say, if you baby, I say, Yama minimum the day. And you know you dance. And no crow. No sending near Benina and your papa. So DBS light steel gauge trusses. Yet the computer not generated. Into and I didn't go straight. And if you say, I am not guilty, and want to mean the Henry. A good answer, I feel finito. More musicians saw that. More music factories, and I said, that is a piano. me recommend DBS trust amamo. DBS trust finito.
Chopbox, a convenient service.
Opoku Ware School has 23 points. Round 2. In this round, we have the Truster AI Speed Race, which is sponsored by Truster AI, your real-world experience. In this round, I'm going to be presenting the questions to you simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell? St. Peter's. Thank you. Yours, Opoku Ware. Thank you. And yours, Achimota School. Thank you. If you ring and answer correctly, and it's the first attempt at the question, 3 points. If you answer correctly and it's the second attempt at the question, 2 points. And if you answer correctly on the third attempt at the question, 1 point. But please beware, if you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful, you lose a point. There are other ways of losing points. When you are called upon to answer a question, you have 3 seconds within which to start presenting your answer. That means there is no time for a repetition of the question. There is no time for you to compose your own preamble. There is no time for you to call on me, madam, and other. Please just get straight to the point. Give your answer unambiguously. If you dilly-dally, you will hear a bell. That bell means whatever it is you have said, that is your answer, and it's likely to be the wrong answer, fetching the deduction. So please be minded. All right. For questions that require calculations, you have up to 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, 10 seconds. Best wishes, everyone. First set of questions, 10 seconds each. First one. What name is given to a bull that has been castrated? Yes, Kwame.
An ox. An ox.
No. Did anyone else ring? No. Okay, I continue. That has been castrated before reaching sexual maturity? Yes, Opoku Ware.
Haifa.
No. Usually to improve its behavior and meat quality. It's called a steer. Next, cyanide. It's a poison that blocks the passage of electrons along the electron transport chain, ETC. What is the metabolic effect of this poison? Achimota School.
So the metabolic effect of this poison is that it impedes the flow of electrons in the electron transport chain. And this prevents the electron transport chain from successfully and efficiently producing ATP molecules. As such, it prevents the production of the energy which is required to undertake most of the important metabolic processes in the body. And this will, since it impedes the process of respiration, it prevents the body.
It's okay. Yes. Basically, ATP synthesis is affected and may cease. Cessation of ATP, which you mentioned. All right. What gives the human skin its tone? Yes.
The true melanin. Melanin.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds each. A chemist adds 6.64 grams of potassium iodide crystals to a solution containing excess lead-2 nitrate. A bright yellow precipitate of lead-2 iodide forms. Calculate the mass of lead-2 iodide that precipitates. Yes, Achimota School.
That is 1.32 by 10 raised to an exponent of 1 gram.
That's incorrect. You rang.
9.22 grams.
Yes. Next one. What is the minimum mass of oxygen needed to produce 3.52 grams of carbon dioxide upon complete combustion of octane? Yes, Opoku Ware.
400 grams.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Yes, Osei.
1.62 grams.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 4.00 grams. You misplaced your decimal point. Next one. The formula of the phosphate of element Z is Z3, open bracket, PO4, close bracket, subscript 2. Deduce the formula. Yes, Achimota School.
Z-O. Z-O.
No. Deduce the formula of its sulfide. Yes, Minta Bwaje.
ZS.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds. Find the energy in electron volts of a particle of mass 6.6 times 10 raised to the power negative 27 kilogram as observed in a frame in which its speed is 2.0 times 10 raised to the power 8 meters per second. All right, the right answer is 5.0 giga electron volts. Next one. The dielectric strength of a certain polymer is 7.0 times 10 raised to the power 7 volts per meter, and its dielectric constant is 2.2. Find the minimum thickness of a 50.0 microfarad capacitor with the polymer completely filling the space between its plates that can withstand a potential difference of 28 volts. All right, the right answer is 0.40 micron. Next one. A diffraction grating ruled with 400 lines per millimeter is illuminated with white light at an angle of incidence of 60.0 degrees. Find the wavelength of light diffracted at 30. Please go ahead.
That's 8 by 10 raised to an exponent of negative 7 meters.
That's incorrect. I continue. Diffracted at 30. Go ahead.
9.2 by 10 raised to an exponent of negative 7 meters.
That's incorrect. I continue. Diffracted at 30.0 degrees in second order. Go ahead, Opoku Ware.
1.71 by 10. This 10 raised to an exponent of negative 6 meters.
No, that's incorrect. What you have to recognize that this was white light. There's another possibility of an answer, and that is 458 nanometers. 458 nanometers. All right. Next set, 30 seconds. Find the tangent of the acute angle between the lines. X minus y is equal to 5, and 3x minus y is equal to 3. Yes, Opoku Ware.
1/2.
Yes. Next one. A particle moves in a plane with acceleration. A of t is equal to the expression 6ti minus 5j in meters per second squared from an initial velocity v0, which is equal to 8i minus 5j in meters per second. Find the speed after t equals, go ahead.
20i minus 15j, all in meters per second.
That's incorrect. Did anyone else ring? No. After t equals 2 seconds. Yes, Opoku Ware.
Okay, the speed is given by 4 roots.
Bell has gone.
10.
No. You can ring if you want. Go ahead.
The speed is 20 I minus 15J, all in meters per second.
No. It seems you people have forgotten that speed is a scalar quantity. I'm even surprised. I'm shocked. I shock Seth. It's 25 meters per second. And please, I did mention to you, this is a speed race, straight to the point. Now we have, and then the bell goes on you. 25 meters per second. Last one for the round. Find the value of B, C, and D if the function f of x is equal to 3x cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d has gradient 9x squared plus 4x plus 5, and f of 1 is equal to 8. Yes, Achimota School.
Okay, B is equal to 2. C is equal to positive 5. And D is equal to negative 2.
What is B?
B was 2.
Okay, that's fine. And that's the end of the speed race.
When your appliances fail, your reputation follows.
Why you carry my tomatoes too again?
To Burkina Faso, to Kobne's house, of course. His blender doesn't sound like dying goods.
Every day, Kobna this, Kobna that. Should I call him to marry you too?
Thank you.
How come your things know they break? How you they manage your house?
Simple. Ayuda. It's an app. You just click and they send you trusted artisans and professionals for all your emergency fixes at home and in an office.
Good morning, sir. I get your request. I see say your AC they do and the fan there it they sleep. That's why I came here to bring peace into your house, eh? You be half guy, wow. You get all the plots. I wish I get your DNA so.
Oh, you can even request to do a DNA test on Ayuda.
Hey, app back services be free.
Download the Ayuda app now on Play Store and App Store.
In a world where everything is connected, your business's security is only as strong as its weakest link. The growing threat of cybercrime has become an unescapable reality. In 2025 alone, the projected cost of cybercrime is expected to grow to $10 trillion globally, with small-medium businesses disproportionately targeted. Cyber threats have become increasingly sophisticated, widespread, and invisible, placing unequipped organizations at risk of massive damages in a matter of seconds. Meet Virtual InfoSec Africa, Ghana's Tier 1 certified managed security service provider. Our AI-driven managed security services empower businesses with faster, smarter, and more proactive cyber protection. We don't just monitor threats, we predict, prevent, and respond 24/7. At Virtual InfoSec Africa, we deliver bold and cost-effective cybersecurity solutions tailored to your organization's size and complexity. Whether you're a startup or a national institution, our services scale with your needs. We offer 24/7 SOC monitoring, early warning threat intelligence, managed detection and response, digital forensics and incident response, and predictive analysis and threat hunting. From endpoint protection to dark web forensics, we secure every layer of your digital ecosystem. Why wait for a breach to act? Join the ranks of high institutions who trust Virtual InfoSec Africa to secure their future. Start your 3-month free trial of our early warning threat intelligence platform today. For more inquiries, contact 055-689-2086 or visit our website at www.virtualinfosecafrica.com.
In Ghana, West Africa, the mornings are somewhat, if not for the perfect companion. What a good day to start. Another day. It's always smiles knowing we are together. Ooh, what a feeling. With NASCO, you're there for family. If you not be you, then who go there? NASCO. Work is always effective with NASCO home appliances. No wahala if the sun is up. We there for your appetite. Never a dull moment to gulp something chilled. Classic home appliance for the fisher folks. Good vibes only while you wait. The feeling hits very deep. Enijepa ewa NASCO fie. NASCO, bring home happiness.
How may I help you today?
We'd like to open a bank account.
Sign here, sign here, sign here, and here. And now you draw direction to your house. I need your thumbprint. And I'll need your birth certificate too. No, I need the original.
A lot has changed since you banked like this. So have we. We've made it easier than ever to open an account online and bank on the go through our mobile app, online banking, and more. EcoBank, a better way to bank your way.
Sign here, and here.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Mommy too, so refreshing. Mommy too, hey, then too much. Mommy too, so refreshing. Mommy too, calipo, hey, then too much. Mommy too, calipo, you can feel I'm palm. Mommy too, calipo, so refreshing. Mommy too, hey, then too much. Mommy too,
Calipo. This advert is FDA approved.
Respect the environment. Adopt eco-friendly practices such as recycling, conserving water, and reducing energy consumption. This helps to protect the planet for future generations.
Good conduct, great life is brought to you by
Indomie. Tastes great.
Kivo 4-in-1 Gary Mix. It gets everything inside. Champion taste.
How may I help you today?
We'd like to open a bank account.
Sign here, and here. And now you draw direction to your house. I need your thumbprint. And I'll need your birth certificate too. No, I need the original.
A lot has changed since you banked like this. So have we. We've made it easier than ever to open an account online and bank on the go through our mobile app, online banking, and more. EcoBank, a better way to bank your way.
Sign here, and here.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Here is soy milk. Which one?
Any is just fine.
Just any soy milk?
The trusted quality should be a priority for you and your family. Vitamilk ensures the soya beans are of the highest quality. Vitamilk extracts the milk from the soybean under our advanced technology production process. When it comes to soy milk, my choice is Vitamilk. Freshen up with the goodness of protein and vital nutritional benefits. Vitamilk. It feels good anywhere, anytime. This advert is FDA approved.
In Ghana, West Africa, the mornings are somewhat, if not for the perfect companion. What a good day to start. It always smiles knowing we are together.
Ooh, what a feeling. With Nasco, you're there for family. If it not be you, then who go there? Nasco.
Work is always effective with Nasco home appliances. No wahala if the sun is up. We there for your appetite. Never a dull moment to gulp something chilled. Classic home appliance for the fisher folks. Good vibes only while you wait. The feeling hits very deep. And Nijepa, I want Nasco fie. Nasco, bring home happiness.
So, Charlie, the deal there, I almost get her.
Syntax pipe, as tough as it can get.
You get so sorry with your back, sorry. Oh, what am I doing? You was that thing. What the cat never won. Hey! Now, I'm pipe.
Between the Capai and Cabo.
Hey, madam, pipe, menu.
A syntax pipe. Metono, Omukacham send a word in pa. Say a fee, say a foam. The other pipe we be a yannick gum.
Syntax pipe.
Why, Eliki?
Come, madam. From today, syntax pipe in my pipe. No two ways.
When you know, pipe Ben Abe Yusu. SINTEX pipe. Syntax pipe.
In a carrier. No, hala.
Chopbox, a convenient service.
No way passing the tip and declaring plus Busulia. And I'm what? And then no. Can you not touch with them? The idea see you. Factory. As I can introduce DBS Lifestyle Guest Trusses. Emma. They say, baby, I say, Yama minimum the day. And you know, you dance. And no crow. No, sending me a benina and your papa. So DBS Lifestyle Guest Trusses. Yet the computer not generated. Into and I didn't go straight. And the face a na dinti e mo ntumi nye de enwe e good and so afebo finito mo musisi asodan mo musisi factories and as a dark is bia no me recommend DBS Trust amamo DBS Trust finito.
Here is soy milk. Which one? Any is just fine.
Just any soy milk? The trusted quality should be a priority for you and your family. Vitamilk ensures the soya beans are of the highest quality. Vitamilk extracts the milk from the soybean under our advanced technology production process. When it comes to soy milk, my choice is Vitamilk. Freshen up with the goodness of protein and vital nutritional benefits. Vitamilk. It feels good anywhere, anytime. This advert is FDA approved.
So, Charlie, the deal there, I almost get her.
syntax pipe, as tough as it can get.
You get so sorry with your back, sorry. Oh, what you was that thing? What the cat never won. Hey! Na ampai.
Utina yanka fire kabo.
Hey, madam, pipe menu.
Hey, syntax pipe. Metono, omuka cham se ne ho den pa. Se ye fie, se ye fom. Ye de pipe ye bia, eye ne gam.
Syntax pipe.
Why eliki?
Come, madam. From today, syntax pipe in my pipe. No 2 ways.
When you know, pipe ben abe use.
SINTEX pipe.
Syntax pipe.
No hala.
When your appliances fail, your reputation follows.
Why you carry my tomatoes too again?
To Burkina Faso, to Kobnes house, of course. His blender doesn't sound like dying goods.
Every day, Cognada. Should I call him to marry you too?
Thank you.
Space for How come your things know they break? How do they manage your house?
Simple. Ayuda. It's an app. You just click and they send you trusted artisans and professionals for all your emergency fixes at home and in an office.
Good morning, sir. I get your request. I see your AC they do and the fan there they sleep. That's why I came here to bring peace into your house, sir. You be hard guy, wow. You get all the plots. I wish I get your DNA sub.
Oh, you can even request to do a DNA test on Ayuda.
Hey, app back. Services be free.
Download the Ayuda app now on Play Store and App Store.
Kwame and his uncle are almost here.
Wait a minute. This one too, your friend Kwame.
Wait, Kwame. As in the same Kwame again?
Yes, mommy.
I'm the second coming. Into all this tension, just to reintroduce that broke boy from Kaswa.
Why would you deceive the family like this again? Now I understand the whole delay. Troll from Kaswa. Why wouldn't he be late? Or being late, of course.
And currently there's a protest. We don't know the details yet as in which of the schools are protesting. But what we know so far is that WAS, after the first round, has 23, Achimota has 14, and St. Peter's has 4. Now, you witnessed, both of you, I mean, we're all here witnessing the second round. Collins, Adobia, how did you see that round? You were telling me about some negatives.
I don't know how to talk about this, but it's not good.
You're sad and happy at the same time.
Oh, you know how I expected the contest to be fierce and challenging. It's not even how it's going. It looks like it's one particular school that is like dominating, which is okay. But I expected some kind of competition. But I'm not getting that. But let's see, still early days yet, so we're here to see what will happen. You know, right now in this particular year's NSMQ, until the last riddle, don't be too quick to make assumptions. So let's see how it goes. But I've noticed something about the Opoku Ware students. They are very good at calculations. However, when it comes to the biology and questions they have to answer for like straight answers, which are not calculation, it's a bit problematic for them. But when it comes to calculation, they are good. So it's going quite well, not as I expected, but it's okay.
Yeah. Collins, how about you? I mean, it was a good second round.
Yeah, so far what we have witnessed is something not really surprising if you followed all the 3 schools, but just that maybe Achimota could have done a bit better in the last 2 rounds, ending the first round, because the second round we don't know the results that will be coming in. But I think they've been doing well, just that Opoku Ware is too heavy for them to be competing. You know, they are getting their main questions wrong, and Opoku Ware is getting the bonuses and also answering their main question right. But I agree with what Adobia is saying, because if you watch clearly, Opoku Ware guys are really struggling when it comes to the biology aspect, especially when they have to do a lot of explanation, a long explanation. They have to provide long explanation and as an answer. They fumble with that. They may get it, but they lose points, maybe 1 or 2 there. But they are doing well. I don't really expect them to bottle this. We've seen a school bottling 11 points lead. Wesley Girls did it. We've seen Presec Legon, the most decorated school in this particular championship, bottling 8 points gap. So with Opoku Ware leading with 9 points, you may think that it is a long overdue, but Achimota can come back. But I'm quite disappointed with St. Peter's with 4 points. Looks like Mankranso even did better in round 1 than them.
Such thoughts actually came to my mind, and I was like, imagine this contest was between Mankranso and St. Peter's in that same contest. What do you think would be the scores at the end of round 1?
I think everybody has a bad day, and unfortunately this even is kind of turning out bad for St. Peter's. But like I said, it's early days yet. Who knows how they may bounce back or something. But you see, even if both schools, that's Achimota and St. Peter's, bounce back, it's not like Owas is sleeping. Yeah. They are also going forward and pushing. So let's see how the contest will go, because right now I can't really. Let's just see how it goes. But I think they are all forcing. They are all doing very well. The thing with Achimota is they were not taking their time with the speed race. Yeah. Professor will hardly finish reading the question and just go in. So sometimes you need the end of the question to determine how you are going to go about a thing. If you get half of the question, you may not get your answer right. And they did that about 3 times in the speed race, which is causing them to lose some points there. So if they're going to quickly learn from that and then wait for Prof to finish asking the question. Everybody wants to be the first to rank, but it's better to be accurate than to be fast, right? Yeah. So Evan says this all the time. When there's a breaking news, you have to, make sure you have your facts right before you come and break the news. Don't be quick to break the news because you are JoyNews. You want to break it first. Same as this contest. You are quick to ring the bell and you are getting it wrong. Then why did you even ring the bell? You're supposed to wait and then get your answer right. Cross-check with your partner and then go. So.
Well said by my 2 colleagues here, but let's quickly acknowledge the people who are actually making this possible. The 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Gulf PLC and supported by Momo Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, JPay, Trustar AI, Adansa Travels, Rwand Air, Kivo Gari, Spin City, Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, GTP, and Flora Tissues. Collins.
Yeah, on social media they are saying that I should also read some of the sponsors. So the broadcast sponsor, the broadcast of the 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz on JoyNews is supported by NASCO Vitamilk and also Virtual Security Africa, Ayuda Hub, Synthes Tanks. We have Chopbox Technology, Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, German Ozone Medical Center, Ace Medical, and also Ambition Checker. We have Achimota Retail Center, DBS Industries Limited, Palm University College, Better Mods, Doormaster. We have Slam Technologies, Academic City University, and Family Health Medical School.
All right. Well, those are our broadcast sponsors, but then we know that the protest is still ongoing. The schools, there was a bit of drama from Opoku Ware School, but then that is all that is transpiring. But we know that any moment from now, we'll get details on the protest because we don't know which of the schools are protesting. But I remember in the beginning when we started after round 1, there were 3 protests, and I think one was just upheld. One was from
Achimota. That one was upheld. The quiz mistress found that what they are saying is actually true, just that the answer that they provided, what she was expecting, she didn't hear it, even though Achimota provided an answer. And she gave it as wrong and gave a bonus to Opoku Ware. So she had to take that 1 point from Opoku Ware and give Achimota 3 points. But there was also another protest from Opoku Ware insisting that an answer that was given from Achimota, that the quiz mistress, Professor Elsie Fakofman, gave them 2 points, was wrong. So therefore, she should withdraw the 2 points that she provided. But she stuck with the answer divided, and she felt that the 2 points is the right thing that she is supposed to do. But what is happening at the moment, we don't know what the protest is actually about.
All right. Sure. So, I mean, we've already spoken about how the schools are faring so far. So, at this point, can we comfortably that Opoku Ware is in a comfortable lead now?
Like I rightly mentioned from the beginning, you'll be tempted to say a certain school is in a comfortable lead. But if it's around round 2, you should hold on to that statement until maybe somewhere around 4. If it's round 4 and the gap is very wide, you can say they're in a comfortable lead. But at round 2, when there's problem of the day, when there's true or false, and there's riddles, you cannot say emphatically that they're in a comfortable lead. So currently, we can take out the comfortable and say they are in the lead. They are in their lead.
They're not comfortable at all.
But you don't have to add that they are comfortable. Of course, it's relative. Comfortable is relative. Some people even believe when they are leading by a point gap, it's comfortable. So yes, they are in the lead, but I would not say they're in a comfortable lead because anything can happen. But the boys are sharp though. The boys are very sharp. So while the protest is still going, Jackie, don't you think we should run the people through some of the things that happened during protests?
Oh yes, I think this is the perfect time for us to run people through that, especially when the last time we talked about it, someone was like, "What is protest?" And
people jumping outside, are people holding placards? No, this is not the kind of protest.
This protest, I mean, this is a typical protest time where you watching right now is wondering what is going on, but. Yeah. There are people, I mean, protesting and asking questions that, oh, okay, my school should have won this. I'm sorry, my school should have gotten this answer and all that.
So the protest is like a contest on paper. It's a debate on paper where you challenge certain things that have gone on in a particular round. So there's a form provided by the producers of the quiz competition. You go pick a form as a coordinator or a teacher, and then you fill the form, you write the slots, whatever it is that, the form has details. So you fill that, you say what your challenge is, you submit the form. It undergoes review, okay? The consultant, if he's not here in person, he's called on phone. If he's here in person, he reviews it. They have a physics coordinator, there's a math coordinator, there's a biology coordinator, chemistry coordinator, consultant. So the consultant will review the protest, and then a verdict is given there before it gets to the quiz mistress, who gives the final verdict as to whether or not the protest is upheld. So it's an interesting process. Sometimes it can get very heated. At certain times too, it's very smooth. But in all this, the producers do very well to control the situation. They make sure the process is smooth and everybody is satisfied at the end of the day. Some protests are very interesting. For instance, yesterday, Motown protested that someone didn't pronounce the word right. And because of that, the mark should be taken from them, but that protest didn't go through. So,
I remember Prof said that any school that is meeting Achimota, make sure that you know how to pronounce words so that there isn't an issue, because when you pronounce the words wrongly, they'll definitely come for you.
Diction must be solid, And sometimes in the course of the protest, if the protest is taking a while, you get the schools chanting, they sing, they do whatever they have to do, controlled by the producers to make sure while the protest is ongoing and they want to sing, they don't get, vulgar and all of that. So everything is really controlled here during when the quiz is ongoing. I think the producers do very well with all of that. Yeah,
that is what we are in right now. It's a protest moment. So you are wondering why is JoyNews on break?
Why is it stalling? Like when you read the comment section,
I'm hoping, Collins, if you can get some comments on social media. I'm pretty sure you were tweeting. Do we still use the word tweet? You are Xing.
Like maybe you're posting, right?
Yeah, you're posting for the comments. Some are very interesting because some of them don't really have a comprehensive understanding of the entire protest process. They complain, but we want to ensure you that it's a whole lot of things going on. You need to have a little patience with us. So it's, oh, you liked adverts. Oh, what's going on? Has the quiz stopped? It's very interesting, but yeah, protests can really take a while depending on the context or what is being protested about.
Okay. Well, if you just tuned in, this is the live broadcast of the last semi-final contest between Opoku Ware School, Achimota School, and St. Peter's Senior High School. We know these three schools are coming in as regional champions, and I've asked you that question. leave that answer in the comment section and just let us know is your regional champion moving into the next stage of the competition. Collins, do you have any of the comments for us now?
Yes, we have a number of comments in there, especially on X, and some of them are coming with videos that I can't really describe how they are looking like. But someone say, this one is from Cristobal, and he says that Peter's kite is referring to the
first,
round one.
yeah, after the
results.
first.
And also, this is also from Faraday. Yay, Alayat Ede. Well done, Akatechi. So
that's St. Louis.
He's from St. Louis, yes, in Kumasi. And also someone, Angel Pinto, he said around. Around means that he is there waiting for the contest to end so that he can throw whoever will lose there. And also this is from Mr. Ado, posted a picture looking at the results, how everything is going. And
it's like, they see clear and all that.
Right. And this one too is from K Poison. K Poison says that they should just say they won't do again.
Nobody will laugh at them.
Do again. Nobody will laugh at them. For K Poison, K Poison is an Owarian. He completed OWAS and the round 123 points and Achimota having 14 points, 9-point gap. So Achimota and Peters should say that they should throw in the towel so that Opoku Ware will just say through. And also we have Star also coming in and he says that them take more time, them our results give way. I don't know who he's referring to. And he says Ajenkwa Wadana. This one is from Graham Odro and there is a picture in there, and also Owas Bedi Agro Ene Okahubio. That is also a song that I think that's from.
And before Collins continue, you can still tweet. Why do I say keep tweets? Okay, you can still post on social media and tag us using the hashtag NSMQ on Joy. Share with us your thoughts, especially on the slots for the finale. We know so far we have Infanta Pim School in the finals, St. Augustine's College in the finals, and we are yet to see the next school, 3 schools competing. Which of these 3 books the last slot for the finale? Just share your thoughts on this using the hashtag NSMQ on Joy on Facebook, on X, wherever you want to post. Let us know what you think about the pair. It's not like it was balloted for. That is what happened, and these schools want to be in that place. You're yet to see the last school there. But Collins, any last comments here?
Not yet, but you asked Adobia a question about the fact that should it be an over contest for the remaining schools because of the point gap. I don't think so. In as much as Opoku Ware is strong and they have shown it in the round 1 and also a bit in the round 2. I think that Achimota, what they also shown in their last contest in the quarterfinal, they are also stronger in the last round. They have the ability to pick the riddles also, and they have the ability to score 10 out of 10 in the problem of the day, which we are here to have, and they can also get their true or false right. And we've seen that when it comes to the biology aspect, Opoku Ware also struggles. Maybe where they can also slip there and will start losing points. So the schools can actually do, or even St. Peter's, that they are currently, or after round 1 they were having 4 points, they can up their game and come and win the contest. It is not over until it is over. Both schools, all the 3 schools can actually qualify.
So currently, what would we say the scores are for, especially St. Peter's? Because you're saying they can bounce back.
So we can only give the round 1 results, which it ended 23 in favor of Opoku Ware and 14 for Achimota and 4 points for St. Peter's, because we can't mention the round 2 results because there is protests. We don't know whether it's from Opoku Ware or Achimota or St. Peter's, and we don't know whether they are or not. So that may change the results that before the contest ended, that round ended, we were having. So you can't go ahead and say that maybe Achimota is leading after the round 2 with maybe increasing their point gap, or Achimota closing the gap and Opoku Ware increasing their point gap or something. You can't really say that. You will have to wait for the protest, everything to be concluded by the quiz mistress.
I mean, well, at this point, it's anybody's game and anybody can still win. We're still in the second round. We are yet to know the scores, which would be announced by the quiz mistress shortly. But as I rightly said earlier, there are a couple of protests here in the auditorium. So until that is resolved, we wouldn't know the scores for the second round. And after the second round, we are done with the second. We are now about to move to the problem of the day, which that one we also rightly know that looking at the history of these three schools, Opoku Ware has been doing incredibly well ever since they came in the 1A stage to the quarters, now to the semis when it comes to their problem of the day. With St. Peter's, you remember their performance too in the previous contest?
So St. Peter's, their first contest was in the 1A stage when they came up against Imprior. So Imprior was second. In the problem of the day, St. Peter's scored 7 out of 10. And we have Imprior scoring 9 out of 10. Yeah. So Imprior, even though they didn't win, they had good performance in the problem of the day compared to St. Peter's, who came in and as champions, Eastern Regional champions, and that was their first contest. And it was fine because sometimes when you come in, you tend to perform poorly. And that particular contest didn't really go well for them. I mean, St. Peter's. They came in their second contest, the quarterfinal, and we also saw how they performed. In the problem of the day, they scored just 2 out of 10, and that was also bad. And that was the same problem of the day that Opoku Ware also had. Achimota also had. And for Achimota scored 5. For the quarterfinal, Achimota. For the 1/8, Achimota scored 5 in that particular points problem of the day, and Opoku Ware scored 10. And also in the quarterfinal, when they scored 2, Opoku Ware scored 10 out of 10 in their problem of the day. Achimota they bettered what they did in the 1/8, came up against Ketasco. Ketasco couldn't even get 10 out of 10 in that particular problem of the day, but Achimota put 10 out of 10, perfect score, and went ahead to do so well in the round 4 and round 5. The Riddles, they are so good there, but St. Peter's are not really good. We saw it in their quarterfinal when they came up against Okes in there, Osei Chichi in that contest. It was actually a tiebreaker. They didn't do well because the other schools did well. They had to come and tie their points and have to take it to a tiebreaker. So the problem of the day and the speed race, Achimota, the Riddles, Achimota and Opoku Ware are ahead of St. Peter's. So looking at the remaining rounds, maybe I would say that St. Peter's are out of the contest. It is Achimota who are trying to come in. I know you people are saying, why is it that Collins is so, like, I'm being emphatic and I'm being hard on
It's too early. We're yet to go into the third. There's a third, there's a fourth, there's a fifth.
The truth is that it will take a miracle for St. Peter's to even beat Achimota at this point.
St. Peter's all students are not happy watching you say this.
I know some of the schools, they are not happy. Even St. Augustine's, after their contest, they said, we should say some for them, but you see, it's not because you are a big school or something that somebody will come and say some for you. It is because of how you are behaving. But for St. Augustine, Augustine College themselves, for me, I think that they are performing like one of those big competitors that they will go into a tournament. They will not be doing so well, but anything that they are supposed to do, they will get a job done. But with in the slimmest way they will do it. Unlike Opoku Ware, they will go in and they will be scoring more points, and Achimota also will be doing the same. So yeah, for St. Peter's, I am sorry, I think that's the end of the road for them. Achimota need to fight hard, otherwise Opoku Ware will be running away with massive gap.
Should we dissociate ourselves from what Collins is doing?
We are not. You can dissociate yourself.
Please, at this point, you are not part among primary school. I'm not among. But not part of this. All right. But you know, he's made very bold statements that actually, since the beginning of the NSMQ, some of these things he says are actually things we see play out. Yeah. Yes, he's been very analytical, but sometimes he goes so hard. I go in my head, I'm like, Collins.
Probably Arabia wants Collins to just massage the issue a little bit. And just...
Yesterday, KSTS almost chewed me because they were not happy with my analysis. But what happened, what I said is exactly what happened. It's what played out. Sometimes we have to call a spade a spade. But like I said, I'm playing it safe by saying it's early days yet. We've been surprised in this NSMQ before, this particular year. We've seen shockers. And so the way he's saying it will take a miracle, well, hallelujah, maybe there will be a miracle. So let's just go.
Do you think that Opoku Ware...
Don't put me on the spot.
Do you think that Opoku Ware is going to sit there and just relinquish their gap? They actually have 18 points gap against St. Peter's. That St. Peter's should come and win after the round one. I don't think so.
Unless they fall asleep.
Yeah. Okay. All right, sure. So let's hand over back to the quiz mistress who is ready on stage. Okay. I actually thought
currently what they are doing is a playback. I think there was a question on melanin, and one of the schools provided an answer, Opoku Ware, and the answer that they provided, according to the quiz mistress, was judged as a wrong answer. But they are debating on that, so they are playing back what the Opoku Ware guys said and what the quiz mistress also said.
This is just a playback.
Yeah. Right. That's fine. So that's what they are doing at the moment. And I think few seconds time, Professor Elsefa Kaufman will be coming in with a verdict on that particular protest.
Yeah, more details on that.
Okay, so this is also one of the things that happen during protests. It can go as far as they having to play back. Exactly, they have to pull out recordings because the coordinators, you can imagine how heated it is down there. So they have to, that's how far it can go, where we have to come into the archives, play back the contest, the particular thing they are protesting on. So with the recording they just played, we have the clue that they are protesting on the particular question about the skin tone. So quiz mistress asked something about skin tone, Achimota gives melanin, and that's causing the whole protest. Probably there's other protests, but this particular one is causing them to bring out the recordings, and it's quite interesting to know.
So, I mean, this goes a long way to tell you that everybody is following keenly, and no one wants to give any, small chance anywhere. All the schools are following. It feels like the three of us in the competition. Yeah. Collins doesn't want me to win, so any small mistake, even if he will still be on my case. So that is how it's like. So I'm pretty sure what the sound that we just heard, just as my colleagues were explaining, one other school came out to say that no. Even in the first protest that we're talking about, what I was even thinking in my mind was that if I didn't hear that answer that Prof asked, I think it was St. Peter's. Yeah, it was St. Peter's that they asked you for them to repeat the question, the answer to that question. And that the only solution to that answer could have been that there would have been a playback if they actually said what they said. But I think they had written their answer down, so she just asked them to just say it again, and that was the correct word. So on such occasions, there'll be the sound replay because everything here is recorded. A lot of cameras in every corner. So if you come around and say that this person is cheating, this person looked here, this person did this, the camera captures everything. So that is what protest is about in here.
Yeah, also, the coordinators are giving that much respect and space to request for whatever. Because the quiz mistress could have easily just asked them to repeat the answer. But probably one coordinator has asked for the recording to be played. Exactly, so that it's in the ears of everybody. This is what was said. So the protest period can be very long, but very interesting.
Yeah.
Jackie, do you know the schools also, they've set up teams that their duty is just to ensure that they protest. Just to go through even their opponents' answers that they are providing to a question. So even though their school may get a question wrong or an answer wrong, and another school may also get it right, maybe it was wrong. It doesn't concern them, but they will write a protest and protest it. And it has happened.
Okay. All right. Well, the quiz mistress is ready now. Let's hand over back to her on stage.
I have two protests here. The first one came from Opoku Ware School, and their protest is that St. Peter's changed their answer. You melanin, they said you melanin, and later said melanin. Therefore, they gave different answers. All right, so this was the question The last question in the set for biology. What gives the human skin its tone? St. Peter's gave me an answer. I didn't hear it, so I asked them to repeat. You have all heard the recording. What's your opinion? Was there a change? Okay. So yes, there was a change. Contestants, you know that you only have one attempt at any question. So if you change your answer when you are asked to repeat, it creates a problem for all of us. See how long we've been sitting here trying to resolve this. Anyway, so the protesters affirmed, I did not hear the first one. It is when the recording was played that I realized what had happened. I usually trust my contestants, and this kind of betrayal hurts me. Okay. All right, so they will be penalized for giving different answers. All right, the second one, also from Opoku Ware School. This was the physics question, the last in the set. No, it wasn't. Was it? Yes, it was the last in the set for physics as well. Listen carefully. A diffraction grating ruled with 400 lines per millimeter is illuminated with white light at an angle of incidence of 60.0 degrees, and contestants were to find the wavelength of light diffracted at 30.0 degrees in second order. If you actually solve this problem, you should get two answers. Two of them. One in the visible range and one in the infrared. The visible is the 458 nanometers I mentioned, and the infrared is what they mentioned. Okay? 1,710 nanometers, or 1.71 times 10 to the power -6 meters. Remember, this is a speed race question. So if you are going to protest, then you should come with both answers. They gave only one, so obviously I cannot accept it. Had they given both, then I would have had to accept. But for speed race, it must be a perfect answer. So, unfortunately, this one is not upheld. Those are the protests. Now we can move on.
Charlie, what number?
Kwame and his uncle are almost here.
Wait a minute. This one too, your friend Kwame.
Wait, Kwame. As in the same Kwame again?
Yes, Mommy.
I'm the second coming. Into all this tension just to reintroduce that broke boy from Kaswa.
Why would you deceive the family like this again? Now I understand the whole delay. Troll from Kaswa. Why wouldn't he be late? Or being late, of course.
Be the luckiest, copy from your job, be luckiest. From not the block, she be luckiest. Yeah, you go be luckiest. No matter what you're luckiest, everybody go be the luckiest.
That's Kwame! Send your goddamn boom! If you're poor, what's that? So would the coming of the Son of Man be? Hey! Is that his car?
Ha! Even now, your shadow the way designer.
I use my own mouth to reject him. Oh, this is my mouth. Look at that.
Pardon me, my son. Now, tell me the truth. How did this all happen?
Oh, mommy, simple direction. Mr. Good Luck no me way. Yeah, mom.
Easy car. Or dial *712#. The devil is a liar. He picked his ticket and entered his lucky 5-digit number.
I'm SBF.
Oh!
how romantic.
And he followed the prompts, yes. And then boom, confirmation test.
One quick, pick 5 numbers for me, okay? I'm feeling like 7.
Star 712 hash. Choose your ticket. Enter your lucky number. Follow the prompts and let destiny handle them.
You see how they love you now?
Yo, do you have family seminar? Before December, maybe release a motivation album. Patapa, my super.
This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
Has 3.
Hey, Charlie, what number? The malaria really not free down, eh?
Achimota School has 14 points. Opoku Ware School has 24 points. Round 3. This round has the problem of the day. At stake in the round is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ Star. The NSMQ Star is awarded to any school that earns a perfect score of 10 points for the problem of the day. At this stage, the star is worth 3,400 Ghana cedis to the team. It's divided as follows: 850 Ghana cedis to each of the 3 contestants and their coordinator. All right. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 4 minutes to present your answers on the boards behind you. The problem of the day, as mentioned, is worth 10 points. Contestants, you may now stand. Make sure you have dropped your pens. And make sure that you attend to your own business, not other people's business. Okay. Now let's turn over the sheets, and we are just reading at this stage. Problem of the day. Mycoprotein is a fungal protein derived from fungi, specifically designed as a meat alternative. It is rich in protein and fiber while being low in fat and cholesterol, making it a popular choice for those seeking healthier dietary options. The diagram, and I have a beautiful diagram, shows a fermenter, which is used for growing the fungus Fusarium venenatum, which is used to make mycoprotein. Please study the diagram and answer the questions that follow. So that's the diagram. See, diagram, nice one. Now the questions. First one, number 1. Bubbles of air enter the fermenter at the right side. Please give 2 functions of the air bubbles. 2. Why was glucose added to the fermenter? 3. The fermenter is prevented from overheating by the cold water flowing in through the heat exchanger. Explain what causes the fermenter to heat up. 4. It is important to prevent microorganisms other than Fusarium from growing in the fermenter. First question, why is this important? And then the next one, suggest two ways in which contamination of the fermenter by microorganisms could be prevented. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Remember to attend to your own business.
Charlie, what number? The malaria really knocked you down, eh?
Charlie, no joke. Fever, headache, vomiting, loss of appetite. I couldn't even eat my usual fufu.
You and your fufu. But I hope you got tested before the malaria treatment.
Yes, I did. And thanks to Malatu, I kicked out malaria one time.
When malaria strikes, take Malatu, containing Achimota and lumefantrine. Comes in tablets and suspension for effective treatment of malaria.
Great to have you back.
Thank you. No problem.
Malatu is suitable for adults and children. Manufactured and distributed by NS Chemist Limited. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey kids, what is the capital of Argentina?
It's Buenos Aires, Dad.
Do you know what time it is in China?
China's about 8 hours ahead.
Honey, please don't forget to help the kids with their homework.
Who should help who?
Abi, no, Dada.
Calipo, fruit juice drink. This advert is FDA approved.
Imagine stepping into a beautifully crafted 3-bedroom story, designed for modern elegance and comfort. Welcome to Hillview Villa, developed by Lakeside Estate, your gateway to lifestyle living. We're excited to introduce our stunning new project, the Marlin at the Hillview Villa. It's an innovative home that combines comfort, quality, and luxury. Sitting on a land size of 5,400 square feet in a secure, gated community with quality roads and a children's playground. The Marlin features spacious living areas bathed in natural light, a lavish kitchen perfect for cuisine adventures, and a private outdoor space for relaxation and entertaining. The Marlin provides a floor area space of 220 square meters in breathtaking environments. The Marlin is truly a masterpiece of modern design and sophistication. With our first phase on the market, get ready to make the Marlin your new home. Don't miss the chance to experience the lifestyle living at Hillview Villa. Call our sales experts on 0204775040 or 0204775042. Or visit www.lakesideestate.com. Lakeside Estate, quality homes for all.
You buy, you build. Your purchase becomes progress. Each choice writes a better story for someone else.
Afro quality. Buy African, build Africa.
How may I help you today?
We'd like to open a bank account.
Sign here, sign here, sign here, and here. And now you draw direction to your house. I need your thumbprint. And I'll need your birth certificate too. No, I need the original.
A lot has changed since you bank like this. So have we. We've made it easier than ever to open an account online and bank on the go through our mobile app, online banking, and more. EcoBank, a better way to bank your way.
Sign here, and here.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
So, Charlie, the deal there, I almost get her.
Syntax pipe, as tough as it can get.
You so sorry. Would you back sorry? Oh, madam, you was a thing. What the cat never won. You can catch him. Hey! Now, I'm
Between the pie and carbon.
Hey, madam, pie menu.
A Syntax pipe. Metono, Omukacham send one dem pa. Say ye fie, say ye foam. The pipe we be a yen gum.
Syntax pipe.
Why leaky?
Hi, madam. From today, syntax pipe in my pipe. No 2 ways.
When you know, pipe ben abe use.
SINTEX pipe.
Syntax pipe.
In a carrier. No hala.
Kwame and his uncle are almost here.
Wait a minute. This one too, your friend Kwame.
Wait, Kwame. As in the same Kwame again?
Yes, mommy.
I'm the second coming. Into all this tension just to reintroduce that broke boy from Kaswa.
Why would you deceive the family like this again? Now I understand the whole delay. Troll from Kaswa dear. Why wouldn't he be late? Or being late, of course.
Go be the luckiest, go be from Georgia be luckiest, from not the cause she be luckiest. Yeah, you go be luckiest. No matter what you're luckiest, everybody go be the luckiest.
That's Kwame!
Send your God down boom. If you're poor, what's that? So would the coming of the Son of Man be.
Hey!
Is that his car?
Even now, your shadow the way designer.
I use my own mouth to reject him. Oh, this is my mouth. Look at that.
Kwame, my son. Now, tell me the truth. How did this all happen?
Oh, mommy, a simple direction. Mr. Good Luck no chem way. Yeah, mom.
Easy car. Or dial *712#. The devil is a liar. He picked his ticket and entered his lucky 5-digit number.
I'm his birthday.
Oh, how romantic.
And he followed the prompts. Yes. And then boom. Confirmation test.
One quick, pick 5 numbers for me, okay? I'm feeling like 7.
*712#. Choose your ticket. Enter your lucky number. Follow the prompts and let destiny handle them.
You see how they love you now?
Yo, do you have family permission? Before December, may release a motivation album. Patapa, my super.
This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
As soon as I saw this Printex fabric, I knew that Dye Living could use this and it could fit in its African print, bold, colorful, and it revitalizes a space easily. We don't have to spend much money and make it feel fresh.
Maso.
Printex. You are welcome to 2 of Ghana's finest addresses, Willow Lane and Alphabet City, located at Sakumono. Alphabet City is a premier gated community with 24/7 security. Willow Lane, where luxury meets comfort. Spacious 4-bedroom homes with walk-in closet, elevators, and gourmet kitchens. 2 lifestyles, 1 trusted developer at Waylead. Our buildings are ready for you to move in right now. So visit waylead.org or call 0240-111119 to book a private tour today. Waylead, your trusted home builder.
Playing for your country, any easy. Scoring, any easy. Avoiding injuries, any easy. Winning, any easy. But you know what be easy now? Kivo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Easy. It gets everything inside. Gary, creamer, sugar, roasted granules. Just add water, then sharp my soakings make ready. Taste and energy, made easy. I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kivo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Champion taste.
This advert is FDA approved.
Is your tech holding you back? Feeling lost in the maze of outdated gadgets? Relax. Come with me to CompuGana.
Don't see. This your tablet from CompuGana has really helped me. Now I track my sales like finance minister. CompuGana, class and
number 1.
Ghana, we don't just sell electronics, we transform your life. From office to home appliances and more, we have everything you need to step into the future.
CompuGana, class in class. CompuGana, number 1.
Mama Fishia po. Afisa said Nasika bebre abamo bia botomaya de. Bills akani hu biomo. Yesi 2025 year. And it does so homo bia or tiwopa. Oni ejumaye. Fa when it bills na beji loan na ubet media ye wa wejuma. We eye loan don't come me. We here shade we here ne wo Ghana card. E wa na uzaka usika. Na se we obi so a we ye wa wejuma wo pesa wo tremu. Ana ojumaye ni a wo je busumi aketua. Ene bill se bre na beji loan na. Wo fa bibia nsia wo wa. Collateral ana se deposit. Ane we here mu bia.
Etia fidie. Yesi obia woni ejuma bia ye. Wo betumi abeji loan. Eti se wotne fie na se wanya sika no bi dia. Eye wow.
Fred Bills say sia na wetumi atua wo bills. Nemo, this is say kakra wo.
When you're little, days are extremely busy. Work, traffic jams, meetings, conference calls. Luckily, our mom is here to take good care of us with day-by-day baby and day-by-day kids and their naturally active ingredients. Our skin is hydrated, soothed, and protected all day long. Yes, hello?
Day men, strong and refined, the skincare you deserve. Dream.
The Gooba Awards has always been more than a celebration. For years, we have honored excellence across the African diaspora. This year, 2025, we take it further with a chartered flight straight from Accra to Bridgetown. From the 9th to the 13th of November for the Gooba Trade and Investment Conference and Awards Night. There will be 9 panel sessions, private roundtables, and investment-ready site visits, all designed to build lasting connections.
The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the marks, let's look at the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem from biology. So we are told that mycoprotein is a fungal protein derived from fungi and designed as a meat alternative. By the way, this is a very strong area of research now. People are trying to find different ways of getting meat without using animals, right? Okay. So it is rich in protein and fiber while being low in fat and cholesterol And so it makes it a popular choice for those who want a healthier dietary option. Okay, then contestants were given this beautiful diagram, which is a fermenter, which is used for growing the fungus Fusarium venenatum, which is used to make the mycoprotein. They were to study the diagram and answer the questions. Okay, so let's get right to the questions. The first question was, bubbles of air enter the fermenter at the right side, and contestants were to give two functions of the air bubbles. There are several possible answers that they could have given. Let me share all of them, and then, as you know, I will be looking for two of them, 1 point each. First, for circulation or mixing, for temperature maintenance, for supply of oxygen, for aerobic conditions, for faster conditions of respiration, any two of these would have been fine. Okay, for 2 points. Second question, why was glucose added to the fermenter? This was also worth 2 points, so I was looking for two clear ideas. First, possible answer, energy supply, fuel for use in respiration, material for growth. These were the options. Any two would have been fine. Okay, the third one, the fermenter is prevented from overheating by the cold water flowing in through the heat exchanger. Contestants were to explain what causes the fermenter to heat up. On offer were 2 points once again, meaning two clear ideas were expected. So the heat may be coming from respiration or from exothermic reactions, or if you describe something like breakdown of glucose, or you mention catabolism, breakdown reactions. Okay, so any two would have been fine. Next, also worth 2 points. It is important to prevent microorganisms other than Fusarium from growing in the fermenter. And first question, this was the part that was worth 2 points. Why is this important? Well, if you allow other microorganisms to come in, they will compete with Fusarium for food or oxygen or reduce the yield of Fusarium, right? So that competition, that is worth 1 point. And then the second is they may produce toxic waste products, or they might cause disease or pathogenic or harmful conditions to people who actually patronize this meat that is produced by the Fusarium, right? So those are the two for 2 points. And then second part is suggest two ways in which contamination of the fermenter by microorganisms could be prevented. Several different ways. All you had to do is pick two of them and present them clearly. So the options are, you can steam or heat treat, you can sterilize the fermenter before use, okay? You can steam or heat treat, sterilize the glucose, the minerals, the nutrients, water. That means the material that you are going to put in the fermenter, you should sterilize all of them before you use them. You can also filter, sterilize the air intake. You don't just put in the air, right? The air may have pathogens, so you need to filter or sterilize the air intake. And then make sure that the fermenter doesn't have any leaks. These are the possible options. Just pick two of them and you get your 2 points, giving a total of 10 points. Okay, now contestants, let's start with Achimota School. The first question, the bubbles of air, you didn't provide any meaningful answer. You are talking about enzymes and substrate rising. That was not it. Okay, so nothing for number one. Why was the glucose added to the fermenter? I'm giving you 1 point because what you have is related to material for growth. Okay, so I'm giving you 1 point for that. I was very generous in giving these points. Okay, Then number 3, the fermenter is prevented from overheating by the cold water. Yes. What causes the fermenter to heat up? You do mention respiration. Yes? So there's respiration. Remember, I was looking for 2 things. I didn't see anything else. So 1 there. Okay. And then number 4. Why is it important to prevent microorganisms other than fusarium from growing in the fermenter? You gave an answer related to the competition. And so you get the point for competition. You didn't say anything about the pathogens that may arise and cause a problem to patrons of this product. And so 1 for that. And then suggest 2 ways in which contamination of the fermenter can be prevented. You talked about cleaning. Please, cleaning is very different from sterilization. You can clean something and it will still have pathogens, right? So I can't accept that. So this leaves you with 3 out of 10. St. Peter's. I didn't see anything meaningful for the first part. Question number 1. I didn't see. Okay. When it came to question number 2, you mentioned material for fermentation. Okay, since I was being generous, I gave you 1 point for that. The material for fermentation. All right. I didn't see anything useful for 3. When it came to 4, yes, the first part, you did not talk about competition, but you talked about products that may be pathogenic or harmful, right, in the final product. So you get the 1 point for that. And then sterilization, you do mention sterilization of material in there. So that's 1 more point, giving you 3 out of 10. All right. Opoku Ware School. For number 1, you mentioned supply of oxygen. Provide atmospheric oxygen gas needed for use by the fungi. Yes. So that's 1. That was the only one you provided. Second part, why was glucose added to the fermenter? Again, I'm giving you the point for material for growth. That was all I saw that was helpful. Okay. When it got to number 3, prevention from overheating, explain what causes the heating. You did mention exothermic reactions, but that was it. So again, 1 point out of the 2. Then number 4, the first part, you mentioned the competition that could arise, for resources. So you get the 1 point for that. You did not mention the pathogens that could affect the patrons of the product. And then lastly, you were to suggest 2 ways in which contamination of the fermenter could be prevented. You did mention sterilization. I am giving you the point for the sterilization before use. I didn't see any of the other ways of preventing contamination. And so that brings you to 5 points, 5 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3.
Gooba Awards has always been more than a celebration. For years, we have honored excellence across the African diaspora. This year, 2025, we take it further with a chartered flight straight from Accra to Bridgetown. From the 9th to the 13th of November for the Gooba Trade and Investment Conference and Awards Night. There will be 9 panel sessions, private roundtables, and investment-ready site visits, all designed to build lasting connections and open new opportunities. Gooba Barbados. This is where Africa and the Caribbean come together to connect, build, and to renew. A true reclaiming of our Atlantic destiny. Join us. Secure your seat at Gooba.
Meet a need sent via JuPay. At stake in this round is the JuPay money transferred $20 promo. During this National Science and Math quiz season, whenever alumni abroad send money to Ghana using their school's exclusive promo code, JuPay rewards the school with $20 for developmental projects in the school. Alumni are therefore encouraged to check the NSMQ social media pages for their school's promo codes. All right. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider it very carefully and do let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools, who may then ring. If a school rings and answers correctly, the 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches a penalty, 1 point. Every once in a while, we do get some statements that will require 30 seconds of your time. If that situation arises, I will let you know. Otherwise, all of the statements are to be tackled in 10 seconds. Best wishes to all. St. Peter's.
Mommy, good morning.
Good morning, my son. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Mom. How about you?
I'm fine.
Joe, I just saw your mom doing her usual morning routine. Like, it was just 2 weeks she underwent a major colon surgery.
Bro, see, my mom is doing perfectly fine, and we're all excited about it. It was minimally invasive surgery, and the recovery has been very fast.
Minimally? Hey! No, wait. What do you mean by that?
So they offered my mom a laparoscopic colon surgery. Laparoscopic colon surgery, which we accepted. It turned out it was equally safe with a very fast recovery time, and the cost involved too was very, very reasonable. She was discharged 3 days after the surgery, and you can see her, she's on her feet again.
3 days?
Just 3 days, bro.
Mintuba Hospital, first Ghana colorectal center, aimed to serve a peculiar health need.
The reason for choosing this particular Printex fabric, it reminded me back then when I was in JHS, a nostalgic feeling I had. I could take it to church, to a party, to a naming ceremony, even to a birthday. Maso.
Printex. Making and selling. In Africa too hard? Not anymore.
Afro quality.
Buy African, build Africa.
The Gooba Awards has always been more than a celebration. For years, we have honored excellence across the African diaspora. This year, 2025, we take it further with a chartered flight straight from Accra to Bridgetown. From the 9th to the 13th of November for the Gooba Trade and Investment Conference and Awards Night. There will be 9 panel sessions, private roundtables, and investment-ready site visits, all designed to build lasting connections and open new opportunities. Gooba Barbados. This is where Africa and the Caribbean come together to connect, build, and to renew. A true reclaiming of our Atlantic destiny. Join us. Secure your seat at GoobaAwards.com
or call 024-515-6705 or 059-738-5229.
Gooba Awards 2025. Connect, build, renew.
Barman 442.
You dey feel am?
Na 442 liquor dey do am. Barman 442.
It be this ginger way I need.
You dey feel am, eh?
It be 442 liquor dey do am.
Because way different, you way no plan. 442. Small man, big ginger.
You dey feel am, eh?
442 liquor dey do am.
On Tom and Power and Fiat watching, and Sasa Pin From
a bossy to us all.
Ginger day inside.
You know, now 442 liquor dey do am.
LDA, Tribune Cratu.
Bye. Still here inside the SHS auditorium for the ongoing contest between Opoku Ware School, Achimota School, and St. Peter's Senior High School. And at the end of round 3, we're actually in round 4 now, and it's still getting interesting. But Collins and Adobia, we all saw the results for the 3rd round, especially we're talking about how Opoku Ware over the previous contest has been able to ace when it comes to the problem of the day, getting 10 over 10. But this time around, they had 5 over 10. But then we could all attest to the fact that this is not the usual questions that they usually, I mean, in terms of the topics. This had to do with a biology question. They had 5 over 10. With Achimota and St. Peter's getting 3 over 10 each. What do you think about this?
Well, I think looking at the standard that Opoku Ware has set for themselves when it comes to the problem of the day, I think they didn't do well in there. But I also understand that the biology has become a problem for them generally.
Biology has become a problem for them.
Not only in the problem of the day. It's something that they are suffering from, right from round 2 coming in the speed race, we saw it, and a little bit in the round 1. It didn't really show in their 1/8 and also the quarterfinal, probably because those rounds or contests, you see that the questions are a bit cool.
Yeah.
And now in the semis, you get the tough ones coming in. So that's where maybe we are seeing their weakness coming in. But I hope that they will be able to address this when they go into the final, because we have seen Mfansipim showing clearly that they have not shown weakness so much in some of these things. Yeah. But if they are also lucky and they get the maths, the chemistry, and the physics questions, they will do well. They won't play with it. Yeah. They will score other points in there. But the biology is something that they really, really need to work on. But I'm not surprised with what Achimota did. 3 points.
I'm not.
Yes, and I'm not surprised with what St. Peter's did. 3 points. When they were in prior, so in 1/8 competing, they had 7 points in there, and in the 1/8 quarterfinal, when they came up against Empire, so they had 2 in the problem of the day. Even when not all of them were maths or even biology questions, and they still ended up not doing well. So coming up against some of their big guns, I think even on the stage, clearly you can see that they are even frightening. The thought of and John on the stage alone is something that I think some of the contestants they are feeling threatened.
That's an interesting one. But Adobia, what's your take, especially looking at the results for the problem of the day? 3-3 for Achimota and St. Peter's, and Opoku Ware 5.
All that is going on right now is just making me anticipate how the finals is going to be on Thursday.
I know,
because
right?
This is semi-finals, and because 3 powerhouses have met, I mean, look at all that is going on. I think they've done well at this point. Remember, all the quiz mistresses we spoke to earlier before the start of the whole NSMQ mentioned that as the journey progresses, the questions toughen. So it's understandable that none of them scored 10 out of 10 in the semi-final, like today, this evening. 5 and 3, okay, because we couldn't have solved those things on the board, so it's all good there. But yes, like Colin said, it was expected that Opoku Ware would score higher in the problem of the day. It looks like the problem of the day today is a problem for all of them. It really is the problem.
It is a problem for them.
You remember the song?
I know, right? Problem day. Better call Jesus. But real quick, let's acknowledge our sponsors here. The 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with GOL PLC and supported by Momo Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance, Ghana, Jupay, Trustar AI, Adansi Travels, Rwanda Air, Kivo Gari, Spin City, Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, GTP, and Flora Tissues. Quiz mistress is ready, so let's hand over back to her.
Chiral carbon. Abuni?
It's true.
Yes. Opoku Ware. If a molecule contains 2 chiral carbons, it must definitively be optically active.
False.
Yes. Achimota School. If 2 compounds are enantiomers, they have identical physical properties, including how they rotate plane polarized light.
False.
You're right. For the next set, I'm giving you 30 seconds, up to 30 seconds. You need not use all of it. St. Peter's. 4 multiplying log of 3 is greater than 6 multiplying log of 2. Abuni?
It's false.
No, that's a true statement. Opoku Ware. 3 multiplying log of 5 is greater than 7 multiplying log of 2. John?
False.
You're right. Three multiplying log of 6 is greater than 4 multiplying log of 4. Yes or say?
False.
You're right. Another one with 30 seconds. The average translational kinetic energy of an ideal gas molecule at 27 degrees Celsius is 2.07 times 10 raised to the power negative 19 joules.
false.
Abuni.
It's false.
You're right. The RMS speed of oxygen molecules at 27 degrees Celsius is less than 1 kilometer per second. John?
True.
You're right. The average translational kinetic energy of an ideal gas molecule at 27 degrees Celsius is 6.21 times 10 raised to the power negative 19 joules. Or say?
False.
You're right. Life cycle and mode of asexual reproduction are basically similar in both vascular and non-vascular plants.
False.
It's a true statement. Fertilization and embryo development is similar in both vascular and non-vascular plants. John?
False.
No, it's a true statement. In both vascular and non-vascular plants, water is very much essential for fertilization.
False.
That's a true statement. If dilution of a solution increases its pH, then the original solution was acidic. It's a true statement.
It's false.
It's a true statement. When pure water is heated from 25 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius, its pH decreases. John?
True.
Yes. If a weak acid solution is diluted, its degree of ionization increases. Or say?
False.
No. That's a true statement. St. Peter's. A kite is a parallelogram in which two pairs of adjacent sides are congruent. Abuni?
It's false.
You're right. A rhombus is an equilateral rectangle. John?
False.
You're right. A square is both an equilateral rectangle and an equiangular rhombus.
True.
Or say?
True.
Yes. For the next set, I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Electrons that have been accelerated through a potential difference bombard the tungsten target in vacuum. That's the preamble. I hope you got it. All right. St. Peter's. X-rays are emitted from the target for accelerating voltages that exceed approximately 1 kilovolts.
Yeah.
Abuni?
False.
No. It's a true statement. The spectrum of X-rays emitted from the target contains emission bands that can be used to deduce the energy band gap of the target material. John?
False.
You're right. At sufficiently high accelerating voltages, the spectrum of X-rays emitted from the target contains sharp lines on a continuous background. Kwame?
True.
You're right. Last set of statements for the round. St. Peter's. Both hemoglobin and myoglobin have iron-containing porphyrins.
It's false.
Oh dear. It's a true statement. Hemoglobin has a higher affinity for oxygen than adult myoglobin and becomes saturated at lower oxygen levels. John?
False.
You're right. Last statement. Accumulation of CO2 causes a decrease in hydrogen ion concentration and an increase in pH, and consequently shifts the oxygen dissociation curve of hemoglobin to the right.
False.
You are right. And that's the end of the fourth round.
Respect the environment. Adopt eco-friendly practices such as recycling, conserving water, and reducing energy consumption. This helps to protect the planet for future generations.
Good Conduct, Great Life is brought to you by
Indomie. Tastes great.
Kivo 4-in-1 Gary Mix. It gets everything inside. Champion taste.
Seeing the Printex fabric, I like the color, texture. I chose this design that suits my body type. It means a lot to me to look good in clothes that I wear. I don't care about nobody's opinion.
Maso.
Printex. Hey, Charlie, welcome back. The malaria really knocked you down, eh?
Charlie, no joke. Fever, headache, vomiting, loss of appetite. I couldn't even eat my usual fufu.
You and your fufu. But I hope you got tested before the malaria treatment.
Yes, I did. And thanks to Malatu, I kicked out malaria one time.
When malaria strikes, take Malatu, containing Achimota and lumefantrine. Comes in tablets and suspension for effective treatment of malaria.
Great to have you back.
Thank you. No problem.
Mala 2 is suitable for adults and children. Manufactured and distributed by NS Chemist Limited. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
This tote pays 3 salaries. This book keeps 2 children in school. This cream supports 5 households. Every product creates a job.
Afro-quality. Buy African, build Africa.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
Mama, amigo, what's it?
Lubna wom.
On Tom and Nipa when you fear doing watching, SSA pin for no LDA, actually trading cratway at.
Kwame and his uncle are almost here.
Wait a minute. This one too, your friend Kwame.
Wait, Kwame. As in the same Kwame again.
Yes, mommy.
I'm the second coming. Into all this tension just to reintroduce that broke boy from Kaswa.
Why would you deceive the family like this again?
Now I understand the whole delay. Troll from Kaswa, dear. Why wouldn't he be late? Or be late? Of course.
Be the luckiest, go be from Georgia, be luckiest. From not them, because she be luckiest. Yeah, you go be luckiest. No matter what you're luckiest, everybody go be the luckiest.
That's Kwame!
Send your God up, boom. If you're poor, what's that? So would the coming of the Son of Man be. Hey! Is that his car?
Ha! Even now, your shadow the way designer.
I use my own mouth to reject him. Oh, this is my mouth. Look at that.
Kwame, my son. Now, tell me the truth. How did this all happen?
Oh, mommy, simple direction. Mr. Goodluck no check me well. Yeah, mom.
Easy car. Or dial *712#. The devil is a liar. He pricked his ticket and entered his lucky 5-digit number.
How much birthday?
Oh, how romantic.
And he followed the prompt. Yes. And then boom. Confirmation test.
One quick, pick 5 numbers for me, okay? I'm feeling like 7.
*712#. Choose your ticket. Enter your lucky number. Follow the prompts and let destiny handle the
You see how they love you now?
Yo, do you have family Kemasimono? Before December, maybe release a motivation album. Patapa, Mayesu.
This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
Dreaming of your own home? Thinking of upgrading your space? Then it's time to stop dreaming and start building with the Republic Bank Love FM Habitat Fair 2025. From Thursday, 27th November 2025 to Sunday, 30th November, all roads lead to the Kumasi City Mall for the biggest housing event in the Ashanti region. Come face to face with the biggest names in real estate, banks with flexible mortgage deals, interior designers, home accessory brands, and the very best in building technology. Plus, don't miss our Habitat Mini Clinic where experts break it all down from the first block to the finishing touches. The Republic Bank Love FM Habitat Fair 2025. Financing your dream home. Inclusive, sustainable, and affordable living for all. Make a date and don't be late.
This event is in partnership with Republic Bank. Sponsored by DBS Industries, Syntex Tank, Doormaster, Ayuda App, Superlock, and Prestodia Ghana Limited. Supported by
This is where curiosity meets competition, where equations, reactions, and theories collide under the spotlight. The National Science and Maths Quiz is back. Bigger, tougher, more brilliant. From physics to chemistry, biology to mathematics, only the boldest minds can survive the heat. Who will solve your way to glory? Catch every contest live on JoyNews, Joy Prime, and Joy FM, and follow the action across all our digital platforms. 20th October to 6th November, the 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Prime Time Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service, partnership with Goyle PLC, and supported by Momo, Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Jupay, Trustar AI, Adanse Travels, Rand Air, Kivo Gary, Spin City Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, GTP, Flora Tissues. Broadcast on Joy News is supported by NASCO, Vitamilk, Ayuda Hub, Virtual Security Africa, Chopbox Technologies, Ambition Checker, German Ozone Medical Center, Ace Medical Insurance, Achimota Mall, Slam Technologies, Family Health Medical School, Chartered Institute of Management Accountant, DBS Industries Limited, Syntex Tanks, Academic City University, Palm University College, Better Mold, Doormasters.
I have two protests. First one from Opoku Ware School and the second one from Achimota School regarding the statements. Let me see. The first set of biology statements about fertilization and embryo development similar in both vascular and non-vascular plants. And yes, those two statements. Consultant is sticking to his answers. Says there is no merit in your protest. Please accept the answers as they are. No protest upheld. the end of the fourth round. St. Peter's Senior High School has 7 points. Achimota School has 27 points. Opoku Ware School has 42 points. Round 5. In this round, we have the Gold Super Bonanza. At stake, 2,400 Ghana cedis to any school that solves all 4 riddles, 2,000 Ghana cedis for solving 3 riddles, 1,200 cedis for solving 2 riddles, and 600 cedis for solving 1 riddle. The Gold Super Bonanza is sponsored by Gold Good Energy. Now we are going to be solving the riddles. I will read out the clues. When you are ready to solve a riddle, kindly ring. May I hear your bell? Thank you. Yours. Yours. Okay, if you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. First one. I am a wave-like object in physics. I can arise with all kinds of waves. I am not monochromatic. I propagate with a velocity, the group velocity, that is distinct from the phase velocity for the individual waves that compose me. I am a short burst of wave disturbance that results from the superposition of multiple waves. So who am I? Yes, Opoku Ware.
Shock wave.
That's incorrect. You rang.
Group wave.
No. Anyone? Yes. Pardon? You people, you are determined to surprise me today. Okay, who has a serious answer? Yes. No, it's not called wave move. The right answer is wave packet. Next one. I am a chronic health condition that affects people of all ages. My name was first used in the 3rd century BC by the Greek physician Apollonius of Memphis. My name is derived from 2 Greek words which refer to the involuntary passage of large amounts of urine. Yes, or say?
Polyuria.
No. I continue. I am a disorder of the carbohydrates. I'm a disorder of carbohydrate metabolism. There are 2 acute life-threatening complications of me: hyperglycemia and acidosis. I am characterized by impaired ability of the body to produce or respond to insulin. Who am I? Yes.
Diabetes mellitus.
Yes. Next one. I am an aromatic hydrocarbon. I occur naturally in small quantities in some plants, such as cinnamon, coffee, and peanuts. I readily polymerize when exposed to heat, light, or catalysts. Hence, my major use is as a monomer for plastics. Yes.
Phenylethene.
No. I have a benzene ring with an... Yes.
Ethynyl benzene.
Again?
Ethynyl benzene.
Yes. Also known as styrene. Okay. Last one. I am a real number. My decimal representation is infinite. I may be a solution to a quadratic equation if the discriminant is positive. Yes.
Irrational number.
Yes. That was the third clue, 3 points. And that's the end of the fifth round.
So that there is a semi-final contest just over, and as you can see, Opoku Ware just beat Achimota and St. Peter's. It's for those of you who went to those other two schools, better luck next time, and obviously congratulations to Opoku Ware. And they're going to the final. The grand final is going to be between Infantiman School, St. Augustine College, and Opoku Ware School. So Infantipim School, St. Augustine College, and Opoku Ware will go into the finals. On the 6th of November. It's going to be live here on the JoyNews channel. And I know many of you are looking forward to this grand contest, so stay with us as we look forward to that. It's going to be one of those very explosive ones. And what tends to happen is that those old students will all come, even the old, the young, we're mingling on that day, and the bragging rights will be one that many of those who are affiliated to the schools will be looking forward to touting once the contest is done. Well, that's it for the National Science and Maths quiz today. And I'm pretty sure if you check on social media and Twitter in particular, X, you will see that it's trending and they're already trolling each other there. But let's come to the studio for PM Express tonight. It took a bit of our time, but it's fine. We all belong to school. My school was out already, and so I'm already looking forward to a final without St. Thomas Aquinas. But let's talk about the big question around two major bills that the government is pushing through. We're going to ask a question about safety or sensor. And many of you have been asking a question around these two bills. What are they? And that is why we need to have this conversation. The two bills in question are just part of a raft of new bills that the government wants to introduce. There are 15 of them in all, 15 draft bills. We've heard this from the communications minister who has been articulating this. 7 of them new, and then you have 8 of them who are the amendments to existing legislation. But the two in question that is generating all the controversy is a misinformation, disinformation bill, and then you also have the cybersecurity amendment bill. The government has asked for memoranda to be submitted to it as part of the legislative process. There's a 14th of November deadline for the submission of these memoranda, but I understand from many of the interested parties and stakeholders that they want an extension. The GJA has asked for an extension. Today, they want a 3-month extension, so the consultations will be more thorough, so we can get more memoranda on the matter, because it really has to do with one of the fundamental rights enshrined in the Constitution. I'm talking about the freedom of expression, freedom of speech. Let's go into some of the key details as we know when it comes to the Cybersecurity Act. That's the first one. The authority, the Cybersecurity Authority, can, under this particular bill that's passed, can go to court, get an ex parte order to access your data. Ex parte means you will not be part of the process in court. They would have secured it. They can also search and seize your computer systems, retain computer data, and render computer data inaccessible. That's something that they can do under this particular bill that has been proposed. And also designated inspectors will also be given powers. They can obtain warrants to enter and inspect the computer systems. They can give you 7 days notice without a warrant to inspect your computers and your IT systems there.